Are we ready, Jacko?
So, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, sometimes you don't need to go ahead. Last time on the Abomination votes, you did some stuff, I'm sure. And then the part at the end that is relevant that I can remember is that you delved deeper into the third level of the vaults themselves, encountered a library of sorts, a long hallway filled with bookshelves, filled with, I guess, horrible ghouls, which seem to be, some sort of, not sure if it's a mockery or if they were doing it with intent, but almost taking on in some way some of the work that would have happened in life, still wearing librarian robes almost. But on your discovery, or when they discovered you, they briefly spoke before attacking the living flesh. It seemed you looked very tasty. A big fight ensued. Multiple ghouls flooding from the surrounding areas, which in the end, though, you defeated with only some very significant injuries. There was one ghoul in particular, a tattoo artist almost seemed to be, who proved to be quite a problem. Apart from that, you also found the old ghost of one of the old librarians of this place that you found a way to put to rest. And apart from that, you had a quite tiring session in the vaults before deciding to head back to Atari, before deciding what exactly you wanted to do next. There was some, activity amongst, runes which Chloe were interested in. That didn't seem to, they had deficiencies right now at Atari to deal with. There was also the matter of Gaza in particular, to finding books that seemed relevant to give to odd stories, more Polite, I pronounced his name wrong. More Libin's shop, and you showed him some of the books you found, and he seemed very interested and would be eager to purchase more off your hands if you found any more further within the vaults. But yeah, apart from that, we begin the session. Let's see if it's morning.
It's gotta
at 10:30. No, wait, what?
10:30.
Maybe this is what time we got back. Actually,
It was like really early.
Yeah, that sounds like when we got back.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
but I don't think you've had a day since you got back, right?
Nope.
When
Yeah,
did the book.
Yeah, we were supposed to discuss next one our plans for tomorrow and whatnot.
Yeah, cool. Okay, then take it away.
You guys wanted to go to the capital, didn't you?
Maybe it's gonna take a week for the whole trip, and that's a lot of time that we are not investigating. We don't really know if we are in a rush right now, right? Like if there's something we need to do before.
It would even probably take a bit longer than a week. Like at least it did, unless you bought
8 days, right? Like 4 days.
Yeah, and then
4 days for
you
travel.
have to spend a day there transferring runes or buying stuff, right?
Yeah, so 9 days trip. Yeah, but a week. You would still say a week for 9 days, possibly. I guess.
Possibly, you could if you wanted to be generous to what the definition of a week was.
Yeah.
We could ask Rin about the urgency now that the first level has been cleared.
That's true. I mean, we didn't really shut off the whole thing, right? This thing is still powered at the lighthouse, right?
Yes, I would say normally most of the dungeons we found have been there for hundreds of years. The only thing is the lights that recently started. I do not believe Rin would have a timetable for us. That's the exact thing she sent us to find out.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, I cannot go to Absalom. Unacceptable.
That's weird. Why would you?
Do they not like your performance there?
I believe I'm quite liked by the general public. It's just there might be certain people I might run into. It's a large city, but I stand out wherever I go.
Have you tried to cloak?
Have I tried what?
Cloak.
You can hide all this? Much easier just to avoid the places altogether that you are not welcome.
Well, I suppose, but there might be need for you to go to Absalom at some point.
I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Speaking of bridges, you all seem still quite interested in delving down below, even after yesterday. Am I getting this vibe?
I mean, we should be
Yeah.
careful, but we should do it, right? If no one else does, then who's gonna stop all the bad things?
It's mighty heroic of you. Are you on drugs? And if you are, why aren't you sharing?
I don't do drugs.
Family recipe, not sharing with
The
them.
cop's right there. Goes
Good
standing right
answer,
there.
I'm just raising my eyebrows like.
Hey, this is
I
progressive
Google drug
plantation,
legalization in Galaria. What's legal here?
It's
We'll
only
make it legal, damn it.
for medical use only.
Well, it just surprised me all that yesterday was quite drastic on the old constitution. I'm happy to see that you're all still believers in the cause.
As long as you keep bringing it back.
Well, I made a promise. I can't go back on it now.
What level was this town again?
4 for most items, and I believe was it 11 for consumables?
I think 10.
10, yeah.
10. Okay.
That makes sense.
Also not quite in the know. Is there anything specific we need to go to Absalom for?
Well, not. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a rush. Like we have just one rune for that we could apply the armor, the one that makes it more slippery. But apparently the smith here can't do that. Too far for him.
Yeah, the
Well-
person, by the way, just we've never really gone over it, the people who actually do it is Adatari Garrison, so, go over, be familiar with them. That's who take care of most of, runes in terms of,
I might be able to
weapons
fix
and
it in
armor.
due time, but not.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, in my eyes, you're quite slippery already.
Thank you. I guess
I knew
there's
she would
the
take it as compliment.
possibility that we could I could buy another set of armor and send the armor with the rune to the town city, and it just comes back at some point. Then again, by time a week from now, maybe Gaso is skilled enough to just handle it himself.
Well, it depends on. We could. Unless there's a rush, we could probably take a couple of days. And if there's other things people want to order from the town, but most things can be found here. Or a lot of things.
So how long does the is the
So-
boat about the same speed?
So basically, if you do the standard delivery, they do one big kind of wagon which comes back with goods and deliveries, and that's weekly. So once a week they load it up and they send it back. So you would need to wait for the next one that would arrive every week basically. But if you want to get something expedited, you can pay a gold piece per bulk, and it can be arriving in 2 days. So technically they need to send off word. I'm going to say they have some system of Raven or something, so the word gets there within 24 hours basically. But and then 2 days back if you expedite the process.
Okay, so it will take a total
It takes 3 days for you to make an order for the order to be arrived.
Okay, to already arrive here. Okay.
Yeah, to already arrived it, yeah. And that's you paying enough gold to send someone on a horse basically with the item. And then the horses they would have different way stations, so you get a fetch horse every few hours so they can really get there fast.
Yeah.
The gold is a lot, right? So this is something regular town folk would never do.
Yeah. Yeah, for us it's
For you it's not.
Not good for
No.
horses to do that.
You know what? The horses have a 5% cut in the gold, and the horse seems happy.
it's a pretty good amount.
Golden horses.
Well, it would only cost me one gold to. I mean, only one gold. That's no statement. I was thinking of saying a couple weeks ago, but yeah, it would only take one gold to just send a letter armor there. Then a couple gold to buy another letter armor.
I mean, obviously, if you sent the rune itself, asked him to do it, then the rune would also need to travel, right? So then it would be 2 days. Then 2 days back.
To what?
Like, because the way they send messages is like birds and stuff. They don't actually send like deliveries on that.
Yeah, they
So,
won't be able
like-
to deliver the rune with the bird.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
so then it would be 2 days if you wanted to actually send the items, and then another 2 days to get it returned.
So okay, 4 days still. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it would be like, for that would be like 4 days. Assuming they don't have the materials there already, and they'll just use their own and take a mine in return for the storage.
Big Clover, you make decisions just like that, and yet this one has you in a bind. Just flip a coin, I'd say.
It's a weird one, It's a new one. I don't really shop
I
around.
understand you're not used to travel, so maybe that's what's
Maybe.
making the difference.
But okay, I think we shouldn't go to Absalom ourselves. I think that's a bad idea. I think we should make sure that we aren't in a rush,
Lovely.
and then we go Absalom, because Absalom does sound like a fun place to go. Lots of big buildings, lots of tall places to climb.
Was
I'm
there
not going
anything
to Absalon
about-
either way, but because I'm going to stay here and pick apart the elixirs that we found, so I can make them myself.
How long does that take for you to do?
I think it's like 4 days per thing, right?
Could you use the normal craft rules? I don't know how formal.
Until the new rules, right?
Maybe even longer.
I think we're consumables.
Yeah, after the base downtime. Yes, but first sustainable. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's same time.
So 4 days per potion.
Yeah, or per formula, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you need to do all the formulas right away.
No, I'm just using the amount of time I have.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we could have. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. My girlfriend was talking some on the phone. Awesome.
Is there anything about Absalom in the player guide? Like, I'm not sure how to feel about it.
No, not in general. I mean, Absalom is like.
New York.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, it's
It's
called.
LA, everything. Like it's.
A lot of people call
it's-
it the city at the center of the world. It's like definitely the largest in like this region of the world. Like, who knows about like the Far East or the Far West, for instance.
It's like Rome in times of Rome. Like it's like
Okay.
just the place.
All roads lead to
It's the
Absalom.
only city with like level 20 city in the world of known world, anyways.
Yeah, this area.
It's like more specific about it.
No, it's very much the human city, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, yes,
I
the
think
dwarves would
there's
probably
one-
not. I mean, I don't know if the dwarves would. I mean, it was raised by the city was formed when the patron deity of humanity kind of raised the Starstone. So it certainly is like I mean,
Right.
there is every single race there, but for certainly humans would dwarves would probably say maybe some of the sky towers or sky forces, what do they call them, are more impressive. Which are the things, as a dwarf, this is random bit of lore, maybe you don't know about Pathfinder 2e. Dwarves were originally from super under the ground, and when they came through the surface, they thought they had basically broken through the sky. So they made these things called sky towers on Earth.
I did not know that, but it's
Yeah, yeah, and that's basically where the whole like kind of orcs came up, or dwarves drove them up. This is how.
Oh, I didn't actually.
They
know
called
that
it.
from
I think they called it the hunt. What do they call it? Dwarves. I don't know. There was some wonderful name for it.
It's a neat little lore, yeah.
Yeah.
So really, we can blame dwarves for everything.
Exactly. You can't blame dwarves for everything, pretty much. The quest for Sky, that's what they
Yes,
did.
the elf.
The quest for Sky. They left their Darklands home and migrated to the surface. That was, and then they're called Sky Citadels. There are like a couple remaining Sky Citadels, which, maybe dwarves are considered to be like the most impressive cities rather than like, Absalom. Certainly lower level, but, more maybe impressive displays of like craftsmanship. But I mean, Absalom is just like, I mean, it's huge. I mean, whether or not it's particularly, I mean, there's certainly areas which are very nice, but areas of it that are pretty fucking, run down because it's, just a huge city. But in
There
general,
would be like a
it's-
dwarven district or something then.
I can see here
Or
that
like-
the population is 5% dwarves. There would definitely be an area where dwarves are more common. I mean, as you know,
True.
out of the 300,000 people, whatever who live there, there's maybe 10,000 dwarves. So there would be
But like you don't need many people for Chinatown to exist.
No, exactly. For sure, there would be anything dwarven you wanted to find, you would find literal high helm or whatever the dwarven. I think that's the name of the dwarven Sky Citadel.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I think if you need one potion, you need 4 days. And it takes 4 days for me to send the rune and armor there, and for it to return. And you can't adventure when you while you do the potion thing, right? That takes you the whole day. Kazu?
Look, this conversation to me is sounding like 4 days have passed. I'll meet you on the bridge once you've reached a decision. Goodbye.
It would take me 4 days. to
You'll meet them
trade.
on the bridge in 4 days. Is that what you're saying?
What else was part of the question? Sorry.
It takes you 4 days to. You don't have time to go to the lighthouse for the 4 days you are spending on a potion, right?
No.
Okay, so I propose. Then you spend 4 days on a formula. I send my armor and the rune for the 4-day trip, and when it returns, you agree with the formula, and we can go back in.
Sure. If you
Everyone
want to
okay?
spend the
Everyone
extra
else
money
fine?
for that, that's up to you.
I mean, it's only a couple of gold also to pay extra for the fast travel. So I don't mind.
All right.
That's what Groa pays for her shields.
What is a shield again? A steel
Yep.
shield.
My shoes keep breaking. I don't know why.
It's a mystery for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what happens.
What's
Okay.
the bark shield? Not the bark, but the vine. Is it a spine?
Oh, the one
shield?
shield, isn't that like level 3 or something?
What's right?
The wine
Be like
shield,
the
the torn
vine
shield,
shield.
that's
It's
Former
a pillow
had in...
shield.
What do you? Is this an item we have, or what's going on?
The
No,
magic
no,
item
yeah.
that Tom had in Ashes. What level is that?
Belgar shield? I can't remember at all. I think high level it is. So, by the way, Timo, of course, I guess at some point you would, talk about, this, thing more with the. Obviously, you still do need to pay also the fee for, it takes a day's amount of work for someone to transfer over a rune. So you
Of
would
course,
need
of
to pay someone to do that, of course.
Yeah, of course, like that's an extra gold or something, right?
No, it would be actually significantly more than that.
Oh, would
Because
it be?
to transfer a rune, you need to be the level of the rune. So you basically need to hire at least a level 5 person for the day.
Okay,
And that's
gotcha.
actually pretty expensive. I'm doing
Oh,
it based on how much a researcher costs. If you're hiring a research for a day with level 5, it's similar enough, then it's 20 gold a day.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe thinking about this rune transfer
It's
thing.
it's basically someone who's 5th level, and you're I mean, it's quite
Yeah,
high level.
Clover comes back with a catalog of things or whatever.
Yeah, you go to the guy to talk about it, and he's like, "All right, so we have to send the payment in advance, and then they'll transfer over the rune, and then he explains to you how much it costs and everything."
Yeah, goes with. Okay, let me think more about. Think comes back. Comes back. Gasu, how long do you think it would take you to be able to do the rune thing with the armor?
If I really wanted to, 2-3 days.
Okay.
Also, guys, you're
Wait, no, I need to be
crafting.
on
You
5.
also know you would need. Yeah,
Yeah, I need
you
to
would
be
know
on 5,
you
you're
would know
right.
that the rune of this the length to craft it.
Yeah,
You would need to be the same.
of this caliber, it will take quite a while. To be able to transfer runes at all, a couple of days, but this is a pretty special rune, so it will take longer.
Well, I am not that much in a rush for that rune, so and it costs apparently 20 gold per day for someone to work on this kind of stuff, and that's a lot of money, right? Still,
What is the rune called again?
Slick.
Slick rune. Yeah.
+1 to item bonus to acrobatic checks to escape and squeeze.
That kind of confuses me, to be honest, but the gold cost normally, like the 10%
Yeah.
thing, is that when you want to
That's
transfer
fit-
it yourself, or
Yeah, I mean that's how much it costs in raw materials. I'm talking more like in terms of like, you're
Okay.
hiring somebody. It takes a day's amount of work, and like you need to hire somebody
okay?
who's
I
like
thought
level
for some
5 to do
reason
it.
I thought when you transfer runes yourself, it doesn't cost anything.
If you do it
but-
from a runestone, it doesn't cost anything. So in this case,
Okay.
it wouldn't cost anything. But if it's like from one armor to another, then you have to like rescribe the rune onto something else, like try. You know what I mean? It's, like,
And then
more
even
involved.
if you do it yourself, it would be 4.5 gold.
Yes, even if
Okay.
if you have to
Yeah.
transfer it from one item to another, correct?
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that like the 10% was to have someone else do it.
No, that's
Like,
that's raw materials.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I don't actually need the 4 days. Do we want to wait for do we want to cool down for 4 days? You guys need that? I think I could go like tomorrow. We'd be cooled off.
Well, we'll see how the if me grow and God, no. Mindanao dies of ghoul fever. That would be.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. That also happened last session.
Oh yeah. What do you talk about
Give us
that?
an antidote though.
Yeah. So when you do a save, you might get a little benefit. Maybe.
Oh, is that
Well,
all it
yeah.
does? Okay.
Yeah.
It gives you an item bonus to.
Like +1 to your save, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe +2.
Oh.
It like the higher level ones are a lot better. Like I think the
Yeah. for
second
sure.
and last, the two highest level ones gives you like an immediate save as well.
Mhm.
But the lower level ones only give you an item bonus. It is for an entire day, so you could like take an antidote and then go, and every disease that hits you during the day, you have a bonus again. Same with, or not
Quite a
same,
bit, I
but
think.
similar with the a poison one as well.
Mhm.
I forget what it's called now. I do have it, I think.
But yeah, okay, so I thought that's it. So that also happened. So today you're all feeling a little bit like, you feel okay, but the more the worry is more than anything else, making you feel a bit down.
Yeah.
But okay, was there a conclusion, Si? That you're just gonna wait to see how you feel tomorrow before deciding if
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So for the rest of the day, you arrived, you had a good lunch. I mean, honestly, all this stuff like going around, talking about deliveries, doing this stuff takes a few hours, and then unless there's anything anyone else to do today, if anyone wants to talk to anybody in town, if not, eventually the next day arrives. Okay, and then
yeah.
right after I changed the time in the calendar, Jacko.
Yeah,
something you
that's
wanted to
fine,
do?
okay.
No, okay.
It's good.
Cool. Yeah. So then, in the morning, for ease, let's just say you have a bit of a lie-in because you're not at least venturing until you know how you feel, just so we can do the saves like right away as you wake up to see if you just wake up with a bad feeling in your stomach. So actually, not. I'm pretty sure it was not Mindanao, but the other two of you give me a fort save.
Okay, with a +1.
You-
I'm tempted to fucking. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna use a hero point.
Grower, you wake up feeling great.
27.
Guards, you wake up feeling great. Both of you, you needed a good night's sleep to get through this. Like, you felt okay the day before, but in the morning you feel even better. You're just like,
Oh, it's.
no, I mean, you felt about the same you did yesterday. Which is fine.
It's really hard to tell with the hangovers.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you don't. I mean, Gazu, you and Go, you were actually both quite familiar with goals. I remember. And neither of you, you kind of check in the mirror in the morning, see if there's any signs. Like kind of bleeding at the gums. Anything that could,
Oh.
be a bad sign of it. But you both seem to be in good shape.
Good.
Yes, both neither of you are too worried.
Everyone healthy.
Everybody seems to be healthy. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what your plans were in the morning. Did you arrange to meet up somewhere, or were you just
The
It's by
good
the
old
bridge, right?
bridge.
bridge? Okay, so you were assuming either if you're fucked, you want to meet and talk, and if not, you want to. Yeah, so let's say maybe a bit later today. Why not? You have a line about 9:30 instead of the normal 8:30. You'll kind of meet around at the bridge area. At least maybe some of you getting there a little bit earlier.
Do they serve breakfast to go at the?
I like
At where,
before
sorry?
I go to the bridge.
at,
I want.
Crooksook.
Oh, so you're a regular Crooksook now? Huh? Okay. They said Beckford to go. Yeah, I mean, if you pay for the food, they don't care what you do. They don't have like to-go box or anything. But if you want to, just like buy some like bread and meat, like wrap it in like
Yeah,
a little
perfect.
handkerchief, whatever, take it along. Of course, they
I'll
don't.
arrive with a sandwich at the bridge.
Oh, yeah, you go like a nice little sandwich. What does Gora get in her sandwiches? Out of interest.
Oh, all the meats.
Oh, okay. It's like
I don't know what they have, but all the meats.
This is a
Yeah,
fishing
okay.
town, I'll have you know, but you can have all the meat.
Yeah, so meat is
Beaver.
really... So yeah, it's a fishing town, so you get the meat, otherwise it's just boring. You have fish every other meal,
Yeah.
Fish bacon, delicious.
I want to have a shot at the unusual ammunition while I'm.
Oh,
I knew it was glowing when I missed.
You knew you were going, but you want to know... No, I'll even say when you've seen it in action, I'll give you like a little set.
Nice.
Let me find it in your inventory. I click it for you. You're gonna use them all up before you succeed in one of the checks.
Yeah,
Great.
exactly.
Oh, no! I tell you, your circumstance. So failure by one is actually a success. Beautiful.
Okay, nice.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, you are aware that these are shining a sling of bullets that, when shot, they shed light in an area, and if they hit, they actually cause a target to shed light. So that didn't happen when you crossed it. So that bit's a bit like new to you. You figure it out. Because you didn't cast it, kind of just landed somewhere, it was bright. But it can also like actually stick to somebody. Like the ammunition itself, like kind of sticks if it hits.
That's cool.
Yeah, they can like throw it off, but if they don't, they continue to like kind of glow and shed light. Well, yeah, you figured it out. But otherwise, yeah, you meet at a sandwich, munching away at your breakfast. Those of you who.
Yeah, I grab my custom burrito, of course.
Your breakfast burrito, sure. Fish burrito. Fish tacos okay, I guess fish burrito.
Yeah,
Chloe's
sure.
mother at this point is used to Clover going stuff play morning. She gets like food in the morning, like fish soup.
Fish
Is there coffee in this universe?
Oh yeah, there is, but it's a drug and it has addiction stuff, so you gotta do saves if you take it and everything. So it does exist.
So basically like real life, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's called a blood eye coffee. It's
Maybe.
Like five silver
Put
pieces.
some. Just so you know, I'm gonna put some stuff. I'm just taking up space in my inventory, like as it dropped, but I'm just leaving it at home.
Wait, what? You
I'm
take
leaving-
okay, you're leaving it in like sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the coffee is actually pretty good. Plus one item bonus AC at saves, which you take penalties. It basically just reduces like fatigue. It's cool.
What is the penalty?
You can get like, I think the idea is like if you keep drinking, you kind of become stupid, and then you can't recover from fatigue for a bit. But then you like actually get extra try to get past the benefit. But if you get addicted, you never go worse than stage 1. It's kind of there's all these addiction properties on drugs. I don't really look into how that works.
Maybe I develop a coffee habit.
Maybe you have a coffee addiction, man. I gotta look up how addiction works.
Yeah, same.
Oh, so this is basically saying even if you fully remove the disease, you you're always kind of addicted. How do you stop being addicted? What the fuck?
Magic.
Detox.
The suppressing addiction. Yeah, I don't know if you could ever get rid of it. Wait, what?
Gotta go to
Maximum
rehab and
stage
have
can't be
someone.
removed, even if you fully reduce the. Oh no, but maximum stage is separate from your current addiction stage. Okay. Oh, so when you drink it, you suppress your addiction for a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
And otherwise you keep getting like the juice. No, that's
Hey,
cool.
Garza, can you learn how to make coffee, please?
It takes me 4 days.
Yeah, bring along
It's like,
the coffee
people
machine.
talk about this in the new crafting book, where it takes me 4 days to make coffee, same as if I make like a fucking magical sword. And everyone's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you gotta say, you're grinding the beans, you're growing them
I
dry
have to
roasting,
learn how to make it properly,
Exactly. It's a
Just
difficult
not any
process.
kind of coffee. It's
Like they used to.
proper cup of coffee.
Exactly. It's really good when they real alchemist makes it. But yeah, anyway, you
With
I'll
the
say-
magical crafters
Could you-
I do.
Could you make mine ice, perhaps?
Mm.
A little bit of chocolate in it?
I could go for
If
some
you pay
cold
for the
brew.
chocolate, sure.
Oh my god, in the
Oh,
treasure room,
take that on my pay.
there's a new thing called Insight Coffee, where
It's-
when you get an item bonus depending on the blend of coffee you have with the alchemical flavoring. So if you get a double coffee, you have a bonus of religion. If you get a pumpkin spice, you have a bonus of occultism. Coffee is a bonus of medicine. Oh, you gotta learn how to make
That's
Insight
nice.
Coffee.
I have
Come
the
on.
best-
know
never-
all the coffee. I can
Mocha,
use
Arcana,
I can use my infused regimen.
It's actually pretty good though, fact if investigators. For 1 hour after you drink it, you d8 the d6s for your extra damage on strategic strike. That's cool.
Damn.
Investigators love this shit. Anyway, while you're pursuing the coffee menu and Cook's
The
nose,
alchemist investigator could be like a coffee addict and just makes lots of
that'd be
coffee for himself.
be a pretty fun. Though.
There is an alchemist.
Yeah.
or
There's like an
investigator.
alchemist investigator like subclass.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that one could
Yeah.
be like coffee
Yeah.
addict.
You gotta be a coffee addict.
You
Alright,
get to the crime scene, you just chug it. Yeah.
But in perfect way, you're looking at the body, you're taking a sip, and it makes you, better. Your equal knowledge. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And you put a shot of Moku in, amazing. Alright, you
Alright, we're on the road. Let's go.
You're on the road. Okay, so you are just heading straight towards. Okay, cool. So yeah, you have the day off, and then you head straight back to Gaunt Light. Cool. I realize I know, you always go down, but I just want to check. Like, do you always go down the same path? Is that like what you do?
Yeah, we go down the secret
I
path.
think so.
Always the secret passage straight down, and then always. You're going through like multiple floors now, and then always the way the closest way to like the way the ghost went kind of thing.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Just so you know.
It's like the same way downstairs as we left the day previous, I'm guessing.
Sure.
Yeah, we only really looked at one room so far, so like.
Yeah, that's true. And just you've technically on the map there's like all these dead bodies, like these weird imp things you left behind. Have you kind of left them everywhere? It's kind of now they're starting to smell a little bit, and stuff like that. Like there's lots of flies and kind of stuff on it. Okay, but you don't do anything with them.
No,
Sure.
I mean, get them out of our way, so we have a bathroom maybe, but that's about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe close the door, close them behind the door, and there's an open door and stuff like that.
Cool. Then I will put you on.
We feed them to the dragon and we friend.
I'm still waiting for this dragon.
One day.
We could make a dragon friend with white
One
BD
day.
Okay, so
Ah,
back down here. Maybe we check on the ghouls,
Could I
and
have
then
fly?
maybe we check the doors on the west side, right?
wait,
Uh,
first things first.
Yeah, I was gonna
First
ask.
things first.
Brand new shoe, brand new light. Thank you, Mindanao.
Mindanao, you gotta reduce, take away the light when you're ready.
I have sure. I also have this wounded. No longer wounded. Come on. Now.
No longer.
Wait, there's no ghouls there.
What's that?
There's no ghouls here.
No, the bodies indeed seem to have been moved. They're lots of kind of horrible blood marks on the ground. Almost like bits of flesh that kind of fell off as they were being
Okay,
moved about.
so
But indeed,
this
they
is
are
what-
no longer there.
This is what we discussed, right? Is it a possibility?
yeah,
Sorry, Grower. Yeah, so you go down. Look here. You recognize this. I don't think you've ever actually been in there, but this was the room that the tattoo kind of ran out of. And you see the wildest roommate once served as a writing studio. Today its condition has all been obliterated by dozens of tiny swatches, I don't know, of skinned flesh, kind of marked with tattoos. Almost a tattoo studio, the walls refilled, right? With the examples, kind of like that. And yeah, you judging by the workspace in the middle, you think they've been kind of clearly done post-mortem, these tattoos, as you see kind of this stretched out pale skin and kind of stretch over a desk, just kind of in the middle of work you kind of see a half completed image of a woman on the flesh.
Image of a woman, a human woman?
Yeah, as you've seen this image a bit as you do it, you actually think it's a quite accurate depiction of Belcora kind of tattooed onto his flesh.
That should Belcora on a dead flesh. Perfect, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, not creepy at all.
You also see a few books kind of lining the shelves in here.
Gonna give people room. Yeah, I point the books out to Garzu, he was interested last time.
I checked the books, see if there's
Yeah, give me a perception check as you kind of quickly want to look through them to see if you see
Can I
anything
make
that
library
interests
again? Or
you. Yeah, you can, of course. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, you man, easy critical success. Easy. You're such a library nerd. You actually find straight away two bulk worth of books kind of about tattoo artistry and magical tattoos have a history behind them and all that kind of stuff. So there's amongst the more kind of mundane ones, you find definitely some books that you think Morblind would be interested in.
Yep, she's already said it's okay, so Garth is just gonna stuff the books and grow it
Back. You have a quick look around and you have to do that. Sure. I can just drag them straight on, hopefully.
Okay.
My current bulk is
Oh,
5 and 9L out of 6 before I become encumbered.
Ooh, yeah, you're living on the edge, you're living on the edge.
Well,
You don't sense
this-
anything magic in him, and I'll just so I
Oh,
know.
actually,
So you unlock
for
it,
some
yeah.
reason the dropped items work for my bulk.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
I guess they're like, oh really? That is actually really good.
I
Can
mean,
you make me like a home chest and I can...
I mean, you
Yeah,
could just
sure,
use
yeah.
swappies, right, as well.
yeah,
but I don't
it's
want you
kind of
guys.
weird, you know. Like, yeah.
It's not for sale. Yes,
Doesn't
I will
sash.
create actor, loot, Gazu, explode.
Well, this lady, however evil she might be, she is good on getting her image out there, isn't she? The branding is
Lots of
strong.
fans. Lot of fans.
It's a striking visual. I see why she got so popular.
Okay, we have Gazu at one door, Grow at another.
Interesting.
know
So,
if-
next door, I
And-
guess, since we have
Clover from the secret door, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, so we did roll.
I want Scouting Jacko, I don't have to roll perception.
Clover did come to the room with scouting.
Oh, you
Like,
did?
she was
No secret door to unlock.
Oh, Churchill. Okay.
Now,
Just
grow
walked
up.
to like here after we walked down.
What is up, Garzu?
Oh, never mind. Actually, let's keep going.
Ooh, playing
Ooh.
coy, are we?
I'll, I'll stare at you. for a
I
few
remember
seconds,
we
like,
already
waiting.
talked about this last time, so never mind.
I mean, I don't, but okay, all right. Shall we see if there are more ghouls around then?
I don't think we'll have to wait and see on that front.
That is a long hallway, huh?
Yeah, just a plain long corridor before you. Nothing really interesting in it.
Wanna open your
That
doors
is the
further now
most-
before we go through that? That's a long.
That is
hallway.
awfully suspicious.
No trust.
The
FYI, I'm reloading.
the
Okay,
30
so-
feet like
Yep,
undecorated hallway.
Hmm. Interesting. Crow, give me a moment, see if I can sense anything with my
Sure.
music.
So still have-
You do not sense anything.
Okay, and then I'll try to actually use my eyes, my elven eyes.
Yeah, give me a blind perception check.
Crazy. Using your eyes.
Elven eyes, so come on. It's not this kind of cheating.
Yeah, we'll get a certain ones, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, you also for the elf, like confidence, you get a -1 circumstance. So
Ah,
cancel out. Like the arrogance cancels out the innate benefit. You know?
Yeah, speaking of, I just do the double thumbs up to you, Groa. You're good to go.
Okay.
You actually have that feat, by the way?
The whole Jobson.
Thumbs up, Fields.
No, the
Yeah.
elven aloofness or whatever it's called.
I do not.
Man, they have it.
Would you like to open the door next to me now before we go through that little suspicious hallway?
You mean this one right here?
Yep.
Fucking gaslighting everyone. There's
So-
a hallway, there's a door.
The desk in this office had been repurposed into a messy butcher's block. A shiny silver hatchet is wedged in the top of the desk, and bits of decaying pale flesh lie strewn about the room.
I walk in, I do a bit of a detect magic pulse. Just
You get a ding.
I ignore the axe and do it again. Or hatchet. Okay. I pick up the hatchet.
Yeah, you pick up the hatchet. I can.
I think
drag it.
technically, like, I'm not sure on this because it might be just for convenience sake, but I think technically you have to like specifically know that they're magical. You can't just have a
Really?
just choose to ignore items, right?
Ah,
I'm not
whatever.
sure.
You're pretty.
But yeah, it is always so inconvenient to say like, oh, but you're not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what you're fully aware of.
fully
That's
aware
true.
of.
True,
Yeah,
true.
you're right. You're right.
Cool, but I've dragged it in. Yeah, it looks like it's quite shiny, like silvery looking.
This hatchet is in a bit better condition than it should be. Possibly, maybe magical.
Yeah, this also looks like it done some like work. Like, like the
Yeah.
bodies and stuff, like, it's been used a lot and you still see it looks very sharp and, like, kind of clean almost.
Magically kept clean. Crazy.
Of course,
We
that
can
just-
check on that later, and I open this door.
What a waste of
Like
silver.
some light.
Yeah, okay, so you see that the heaps of slowly decaying bodies hung and stacked here revealed his former bedroom's current use as a meat locker. It's kind of like you can see.
Church.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, you still need to be in the room if you want to do it. I mean, I guess in that room, sure. What was it called? You also see that the bodies here look like those strange creatures you saw upstairs that Mindanao assumed were something called a Morlock.
Oh.
And they're kind of almost like kind of hanging on the wall, kind of like, you do with like kind of a butchery or something. Like by hooks.
Oh, okay. Those guys. Okay.
Indeed, those guys.
Sounds like it smells really bad.
Yes, it's not very nice in here. Like the flesh is decomposing, like slowly because it's a chilly room. But what's it called? You have.
I'll do a little bit of a magic pulse here as well. Why not?
You do a bit of magic. Okay, you do not get a magic force.
Get more light here. I can't see the whole room.
Fine.
Fine.
I think I'm just standing outside, like holding my nose.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's not very nice in there.
close the door behind you when you're done with this place.
Yeah, you like search. You kind of kind of peer around the body, try like kind of push them over and everything.
Yeah.
See if you can find out. What's going on around here? But no, it doesn't believe to be anything interesting as you kind of go around.
Looks
It seems
empty.
just to be
Oh, man.
fairly boring indeed.
Have you checked the hallway, by the way, Clover?
What space?
The hallway.
Oh, I haven't.
The hallway.
The ominous hallway indeed.
Oh yeah, this looks very ominous.
Yeah, you can give me a. Why don't you do it? Check as you know as you
Yeah.
correctly doing it. I do it.
Just do
sometimes,
it
but-
privately, so.
Yes, of course. So I don't have to
Perception
be-
checks are nice because this is the bottom for the problem.
I mean, you can always do control click.
Yeah, but it's even easier with the
Even
perception.
easier.
Just need
No,
one.
I mean, it seems also like what you see is what you get. Just a smooth hallway, nothing fancy in terms of the ornate design. Just the same tiles across the floor.
No,
As
just
far as I can
Z's.
see, there's nothing special about that ominous hallway. That's super ominous. Oh, isn't? Didn't think. Like,
No,
isn't the whole big hallway that went to south? And we were thinking that was maybe leading towards closer to the ugly thing.
I think that'd be
Maybe
really hard to
this
calculate.
hallway
without the map
also leads to the
indicating
ugly
it.
thing.
What ugly thing?
The mouth thing.
Well, didn't we say that it was a lot further down than?
Maybe. I don't. There were stairs though in the
I don't know
room
what
we
you're
was
talking
in.
about.
But yeah.
It's very hard to tell. I mean, you were like drop down like a well, right, and like swirling around for
Yeah.
like half a second before you immediately pull.
Would have to
up.
track like upstairs for like to draw off map someone.
Yeah, if you think Clovers really wants like trap the distance that well, sure, but it's not easy. I mean, it's also been like 2 days since that happened, right?
Yeah.
Unless your
Okay,
memory is
let's
very good.
just be
Yeah,
careful.
you
then.
walk over, go.
Unless something snaps me in half as I go, No.
No, seems to be fine
45.
as you walk. No.
Cool. There's a wall.
Indeed, there is. As you open up the door, you see that basically in front of you, the door kind of just opens onto solid stone.
I knock on it.
It sounds pretty solid. Boom, boom, like you're knocking on stone,
Yeah,
kind of
no-
hurts your knuckles a little bit.
Not hollow behind it.
It's quite thick if there is something behind it. Perhaps it's not, ending completely, but it's not just like, a little bit of stone. It's like a hefty amount of stone. Whether or not it's like a solid wall or not, you're unsure.
Does the wall
Either
look-
someone sealed them themselves in or something has been sealed in.
Does the wall look similar, like in age, to the walls around in the hallway?
No, it looks slightly different actually if you do it. Give me a perception check and you try to investigate a little bit. Mindanao, you also get a ping as you kind of did back there, and you just like absentmindedly sending it out. Grower, you say, as I mean, you're a dwarf, you're familiar with stonework. This looks less like part of like the wall behind door, but more almost like something is blocking it, but almost something slightly. Like, if this was like, the opening, and it's like, a little bit, it's almost like something kind of, it's like very, like, kind of slight curve, kind of around it and kind of blocking it, as if like
Concave or convex?
from your point of view, convex.
From
Kind
my
of
point of view.
yeah. So it's kind of like out. So it's like almost like Imagine there was a drawers. If you imagine there was like the doors here, there's almost like a wall, kind of like like a better circle than that, but kind of closing in the space like this, kind of like blocking you. And it's smooth and like it's similar stone, but you can kind of see where it kind of meets the wall. And there's it's much less obvious than at the curve, but there's a slight one that shows it isn't like one part kind of like of the wall.
Does the construction looks like newer than the other walls at all?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, like maybe slightly in better condition at least. Whether or not it maybe put the stone is different or like higher quality.
Or yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Only I had demolitionist. Well,
Looks like a dead end, I guess. I don't.
It appears to be magical.
I'm not smashing this down if not. This isn't.
With a
Work for
pickaxe,
hammer.
maybe? If you get a pickaxe, could we smash through it?
I do have one.
I take that as a no.
No. I mean, we could buy one down, probably.
There's really nothing that Garza could check here. What he else does, I suppose.
What do you do?
Like he also like sense that the detect magic pulse just because Mindanel says it and he gets
Yeah.
one. Yeah. He'll check and if he can like figure out the magic of the wall. If that's
You do
possible.
have the
Magic of the wall.
So you're trying to like identify magic when by like inspecting it. Sure. Okay, sure. So you spend like 10 minutes, I guess, trying to like identify this. I assume it's like some sort of item or some sort of magic. On top of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also choose spells, but I try to but so just in general, you try to figure out why this location is magical. Sure.
I'll just do an arcana and you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't do crafting or something. No, you don't do that anyway.
No, I don't have
Oh,
crafter's appraisal.
So sad. That's a different character. I'm thinking. Okay, yeah. So you get a good idea. You're not exactly sure what it is, and but you believe it is some sort of like I guess I don't know what the school magic would be, but you think this could basically move. Like this whole wall could probably slide either up or down. So like and probably has like an activation somewhere, either like a word perhaps, or possibly like a lever or a symbol somewhere you could touch or something to that effect. But you think it is something that would move if magic was properly applied.
This seems to be more like a magical door than an actual wall. It needs something to activate it, but I'm not sure if it's a lever or a keyword or what it could be.
Open!
I say
does not
friend
open.
in Elvish.
Right, what is it, Jacko? Let me hear it.
Mel. Oh no, is that Dwarvish? And it was in Elvish, right?
it's
To
Elvish. It
preserve
was in
the
Elvish, yeah.
the friendship. Yeah.
It does not seem to be.
Okay,
I'm afraid,
opens
I'm
it to
afraid.
me. Absalon.
Nope, afraid not.
I am out of ideas.
Overall, in Bardic Lore, just like trying to figure out a common enough like phrase or the phrase that people might use. I don't know.
Yeah,
Cool,
too
give
many
me a check.
words in the common language for us to figure it out, and it might not even be in the common language.
A word to open it. I mean, people always say you should say please. This is what comes to your mind. It's a fable in stories, the hero always too arrogant, and never.
Walk up, stroke the door a little bit, and just say
Shut the door.
in my best persuasive voice, just say please.
Full diplomacy.
This works.
It does not respond.
But it gives me a little like nudge.
it gives you like shivers a little bit as you stroke it.
I still got it, baby. So,
No, it doesn't seem to be falling to your charms like so many others.
So many others.
Okay, so
So
this
Gazu, as you go in here, you see that the 3 planed beds have been awkwardly stacked against the west wall of this room. You kind of see around the corner, leaving room for a single low table heaped with foul-smelling chunks of flesh and bone. But apart from that, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem that interesting.
I guess I'll do a magic pulse here. Why not?
Yeah, you do not get response.
What's over there, Gazu?
It's just some beds stacked against the wall and a table full of meaty chunks.
I
What
suppose there's probably not much there.
A lot of meat in this place, huh?
We could hide a key
Not
in
the
there.
kind I would want to take in myself.
Girl, can I have some light? I just want to check if there's a hidden key
Where
or
are you?
something.
I don't know where you are.
In the meat
He
room.
went to the room up here.
Okay, yeah, you want to give me a seek check as you look around?
Yeah.
No, it's kind of a gross job, kind of trying to move all these like foul-smelling chunks. So you kind of gag a little bit as you do it, but you don't find any keys hidden anywhere in particular, and nothing else of interest to you.
Wait a second.
Oh, it's so dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Oh,
This was open last time, right?
The lights
It's not actually even a door. It's I don't know
Yeah.
why.
So
I didn't
we
see
have the
what
door
was.
above me, and then we have the doors over there. We have
2
the
more
door
doors
in
in
the
this hallway.
librarian's room as well that we didn't check.
And over there. Oh, we never did check that, did we?
Yeah, there's a lot of door stuff.
I mean, I kind of wanted to check the rooms there, right? Where we came down, because that's probably where the green light is, maybe. It's closer to green light than we are right now.
Yeah,
If
but
I were
if there's
to,
what?
if I were to guess, I would say the green light is deeper below still than where we are. Ian, just so I
Oh, it's
You
locked.
want to
Sure.
unlock this? Yeah, you locked it
Yeah.
before. There you go. Sorry, it's been
the
enough?
blood tracks, where were they going? Can we tell?
Yeah, well, give me a survival, I guess. It's very easy, but you should still be trying.
Alright. Yeah, I'm good
Minus
at
one.
that shit.
I'm not doing this.
I have a +1,
Yeah. I mean, you're not great, but it doesn't take a genius to see that they go around the corner and then seem to go this direction. You can see my line, right? Or no?
Oh,
we
yeah,
can.
okay. Well, as long as it's not that direction, I'm good with it. Just point out the blood streaks.
This looks like there's like a very small cramped bed, like on a wedge awkwardly in a line, and like the walls just like filled with books. Yeah, a lot to look through if you want to have a look through them.
Clover also has a run search through the room.
Okay, cool. So it seems that what's it called? Glover's got a bit bad after seeing you do it a little bit, so you both get a normal success actually. So each of you manage to get 1 book, and at the end you think there is you have the books, all the books in this room that you think Orblin would be interested in. Do you just chuck them in Grover's bag again?
Yup.
Do you have enough bulk, Groa, to how much more bulk can you
Wait, did you?
Carry?
Yeah. Grover could carry another 2, which is what is here.
Yeah.
Grover, your bag's getting pretty heavy with books though. Like, you're carrying like 4 bulk, like, I mean, I know it's hard to like think how much that is, but like, a set of chainmail is 2 bulk, like the full set.
Plate
So-
armor is 4 bulk.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you're carrying like, a plate armor worth of books. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's basically like back in high school,
Yeah, exactly. Grover is high school.
I grumble about it, It's,
Yeah.
have your little worm carry it, like fucking, don't you have a backpack?
They just need the strength.
You are so
But-
strong, though.
I'm gonna say this is taking,
I
every
need
time you do
strength
6, but
to tank the whatever hits. What's it called? The cool hits? I'm not gonna use a
So-
shield.
Well, do you have the ability to drink liquors of life when you go down?
No.
Okay.
All right.
This is Blackman? I wasn't really paying attention.
some studios say, don't carry on once you're dead. Gazu, the school bully who's poisoning everyone, is gonna do that homework.
Carry my books, Groa.
Right. Did you veto following the blood trail in the know?
natural instincts, but
Okay.
maybe it's because I've been out of the adventuring business for so long.
Is this locked?
No. Shove it open. You see several buckets of sand and a large number of barrels crowd this cramped storeroom, and at the back there's a simple wooden case with a closed lid. Oh, sorry, no, this is actually, as you kind of look around, you kind of peer in, you see like on the back of the door actually is like this kind of wooden case with like a closed
Oh.
lid on it.
Like a mailbox
they-
type of thing?
Toilet paper?
No, not quite like that. Like, I mean, like it's like kind of like, oh, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, just like a wooden case, kind of like this size, kind of like, you know, like a rectangular kind of, but like upright, kind of on the back of the door.
Anything in it? Like it's not an inventory?
Yeah, I mean, you open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, inside you see an item. It looks like almost like a baton, about like a foot long.
A baton.
Baton of some sort.
What?
Maybe casters would call it something else, but you're not a caster.
Oh, I don't need a baton, I just leave it in there.
Yeah, it's just a baton, sure.
Clover goes searches through the room.
Yeah, you see, you kind of look around and you see that, yeah, this is, you know, like I said, buckets of sand. The barrels, as you look in, seem to have like almost now like very old. Actually, it looks like at one point you think it would almost have like water, but whether it might be like drunk or like, you know, evaporated, you're not sure how long it's been there, but they're almost like just like kind of mildewy now.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I don't know nothing in there. Some sticks, you know, on the door. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I do
yeah,
not
just
take magic pulse.
Ooh, drumsticks
yeah,
perhaps.
you get a pulse.
Okay, everything looks mundane in here, so I have to look inside for the stick and the box.
Yeah, you kind of peer in the back room. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I mean, you think this looks like
Magical
you're not-
drumstick?
It looks potentially magical. You would describe it
Magical
as potentially like a wand, you know.
Okay, I'll just
What's a shitty
grab it.
baton?
The description said this baton is about a foot long.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I didn't choose the word. Yeah, so you want to take it out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drag it onto your sheet then. Give me actually a law library check, by the way, just in case we'll. Yeah, so you know, investigating this room and you know knowing what you do about libraries, you figure this was probably a room filled with like firefighting supplies. Actually, like the buckets of sand. Like as you see this thing on the wall, it almost reminds you kind of like you know how you'd have like a smash for emergency sort of thing, like the box that this baton was in. And you know that obviously in a library, fires you know very very you
Makes
know
sense.
very
Be a wand of like water spout or something.
you can say.
I keep forgetting the ghouls used to be humans, civilized beings.
Not civilized. Can be,
Yeah, debatable, shouldn't
They were servants of a evil witch, you know.
Oh, this is the first time you've opened this door? My God,
Yeah,
so
sure,
fast.
yeah.
So fast. Okay.
A cannon?
Okay. What's that?
Looks like a cat, like the barrel of a cannon.
No, shelves on this wall contain iron sorting racks, jars, and all manner of bookbinding tools. This looks like, yeah, quite a.
Or has a look see to
We'll
the
have a look, see that. Okay, yeah, you look around and you
Sure.
find a couple things that you think might be interested. Almost, you know, you kind of look through some of the parchment, almost like the notes, probably on like you know how to repair books, and some of it seems to you a little bit too your condition, too like the notes, you know, which are like you know kind of look. You think they look kind of special, more like scrolls and just mundane, like instructions. And if you point them out, you know,
yeah, she picks them. Guys, you mean to know? You guys know probably what to do with these things more than I do.
I thought there was a little thing I
Boring.
could make it on. Boring. Okay, yeah, it's a.
Wait, that's boring.
Oh wait, there is something on that.
File.
I can make this.
Let me know when the movie version comes
Unusual
out.
scrolls.
Indeed, unusual scrolls, a whole manner of unusual items in this library.
They are too heavy for me to carry. But
It's scrolls are too heavy, or what?
I can carry
Oh,
them.
take
two
them.
bulk left. I could take one of them.
No, these are light. They're two light and one light.
Oh no, I have 2 light left.
You have two lights left of mine.
I have 5 bulk and
I'll
8
carry
light.
them.
6 bulk makes me encumbered.
My God, you carry so much.
I
You
took
carry
one.
this fucking climbing
It's because
kit.
I have like.
The repair kit, the climbing kit, yeah.
I also have like.
You carry
1.2
a
bulk
repair
in
kit?
alchemical stuff.
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
have
sure.
a repair kit.
Yeah,
on.
that makes sense actually, but that's that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's like lugging around a little workshop behind.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you take the stuff out there.
Also, a climbing kit is also one.
Oh yeah. All the kits on guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll stare down this hallway, ominously standing in a line. You're just like, wait.
Do we want to go this way, or do we want to deal with the other part of the?
What else is there to deal with?
There's 2 more doors to the.
Yeah, this
Oh,
thing
yeah.
down here
And
open.
then
With the
there's
mist
the door
monster
down
one.
south.
There's also a
Down
door down
south.
south. Yes, this room down here had another door on this side.
Oh yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
That had a
There
door
was
in
a
it. Yes.
door.
You were very focused by the pile of like stinking flesh.
Yes, sure was.
So the door was hard to notice, but there was a door. Yes.
We
you
were
can't- you
also
can't blame me
maybe
for that, you know?
tentatively off that door, but yeah.
I don't know. We deal with the gross ones, right? Let's.
Okay, sure.
Does it seem to go in here, the tracks, or in here?
It's very messy in this direction for sure. But there's kind of like blood all over. There was like a huge amount of bodies, right? So it's
Have we,
hard.
by
I
the
mean,
way-
give me another survival check if you want to try it, but.
Have we like looted these? Like there's no boots,
Yeah. When you scouted around, I know maybe you didn't go there, but sure, it was a part of it.
Okay, cool.
Sure, I'll do the -1.
Yeah, at this point, it's kind of, you think it all, it goes in this direction, sure the girl is going, but whether or not it's to that door or to the other door is like too much blood to tell.
No.
Maybe I got this though. I'm pretty good at seeing things, even though I don't read. Like I tracked some things with my father back in when we hunted. Really wasn't my thing. Oops, that's a bubble one. The bathroom all the way.
Well,
Again, like ours is too hard to tell.
looks like they couldn't
Darcy, you're right.
resist.
It's impossible to tell.
Impossible. So.
It's impossible. No matter who's down here.
Okay, well, with that challenge, I'm gonna try. Come on, go
Impossible
ahead.
to tell.
Let's try.
Oof. Man, I mean, it's pretty impossible to tell. It's pretty impossible to tell. Grower. Ooh, I mean, you actually are pretty convinced it's going to this door and not the one to the south. There's a slightly more blood in that area.
It looks like they couldn't resist a bite along the way, with the amount they spilled.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door and you see beyond you a collection of more ghouls. You see, well, first of all, let's try this room. You see rows of bookshelves run the length of this room, although in places they've been damaged or tripped over. The books that once sat on the rune shelf appear to be relocated to the other shelves in the room. Several doors lead out of this room, but the double door at the north is the most impressive. It's made of stone and carved with a strange feminine shape rising from the ghost-laced mist of a cemetery of empty graves. Pretty fancy door. And yes, you see four of these kind of more rabid-looking ghouls, and like another one of these slightly more fancy-looking ones. When the door opens, they immediately kind of like look in your direction. But the one, I mean, of course, if you say you want to do anything particularly combat-related, then you can immediately say, and we roll it into initiative. But as they see you, they actually like stand up and they're like, "Wait!" And then like, if nobody says anything back, they
Hey there,
continue.
my wrinkly friends. Did you eat those bodies back there?
You see a lot of bodies lying on like along like the kind of back walls there. Whether or not they've all been eaten yet, there's probably parts missing. You are the ones that killed the rest of us.
Well,
It's
you're-
true.
Yeah.
Kill or be killed.
Like, you deserve audience with our high priestess. Follow me, and I will show you to her. All of you do not believe this in the slightest as they say this. You think that you can kind of see the other ghouls are kind of like twitching, as almost getting ready, and but as you said that you kind of please enter.
Can Clover just fire a shot at them?
We roll initiative as you start to
Yeah,
fire a
yeah,
shot.
If someone's doing something.
If like as you go, as you like take aim,
Yeah.
everyone rolls initiative. But if you want to do that, then yes, we did roll initiative at this point.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Okay, cool. So Glover just like fuck
Oh,
this.
that
and
like,
we just-
fuck,
sure.
fuck.
Then we
I mean,
we
she's
roll.
kind of hidden, but yeah.
Yeah, but it
this
does.
is
Yeah,
technically-
but that's why you roll stealth, and then if you beat them, you go first, and then that's how it works, right?
Oh,
Oh.
God, that's a problem.
So not that hidden. Yeah, they see you like start to load the gun, and everyone's like,
Pop the
"Fools."
shotty. Yeah.
Pop the shotty. Okay, let me get the music, and I will actually go pee before we have this fight. I have a special restricted collection music.
Oh,
Yummy.
I was gonna say, like, this is the most obvious trap in the world. Like,
No, really.
They invited us for a nice. meeting.
even if it was like, yeah, I'm gonna lead you to the priestess, and even if it was true, it would just mean we're surrounded in a room with their leader and everyone else.
Yeah, even more cool.
Yeah, but they promised that everyone's gonna hurt us.
they pinky promised. How
I think,
could they-
yeah, like even if it wasn't like an actual planned out trap, just the fact that what we've seen from them so far means we probably
Yeah.
shouldn't. We get too
Oh, you mean the
chummy
cannibalism?
with them. Like cannibalism, you know, the meat lockers,
It doesn't help. Yeah.
Meat lockers,
the worship of the meat piles, you know. It's
statuing whatever her name is.
yeah.
I guess my sling is gonna get some use this combat.
Oh, baby.
Oh baby.
Also, I found a really fun weapon with the new in this new edition. You can essentially add. It's called. Let's see.
And mid level, you always roll so well. Go, you need
Yeah.
to.
Oh, maybe. I was my shield, but I didn't enter
Oh,
initiative.
Ian's back. I'll take it later.
Where's my combat tracker?
So many
Oh.
ghouls.
Glover going last. The click of the gun was really loud and set everyone off. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Everyone's.
She didn't have the gun now because she's gonna.
Oh,
throw
okay.
it.
Well, you were reaching for it, you know. And
She's both go reach for a gun like that.
And everyone's like, "No." Okay. Cool.
Oh, he's going
Doesn't Mineral
forward.
have incredible initiative? Doesn't that make him go first?
No, it's still just ties.
It's just possible.
Oh, it's a different one that
Yeah.
does.
You're thinking of a Pilgrim's Token. Don't ask me why I know the name of every feat in this game.
What
read the
Pilgrim's
is
Token, no, you have a religious symbol to your deity. On ties with initiative, you go before the enemy. Level 1, train in religion, perhaps. Why do I know this?
And that's okay. That doesn't make it
You
problem.
never use it on any character, but I'm aware of its existence.
Yeah.
Oh man, if only I could use my knowledge for good and not evil.
Yeah. If that was an actual item instead of a feat,
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
more
if you're
people
stupid,
would.
right, everyone would have it. Okay. It's essentially +1, right? Because enemies.
Yeah, it would be +1 on a tie.
Alright, I mean, they see you going out and they see a very nice opportunity as they stride forward. I gotta check
Oh
out the
boy,
range.
we are in a perfect line. now.
Plus
You're in a
one,
pretty
fine.
nice line for sure. So they stride forward to here, yeah. And then, point the hand and says, what do they say? It's like, you will never even reach Nakazarim.
Nakazarin, okay.
Nakazarim.
I really wanted to go there.
Did you? Yes, it's a place. Sure, let's go with that. Did you haven't identified the slightly more powerful ones, right? Only the other ones, or did you also identify these?
Don't think we identified
I don't think you tried.
these guys.
No, you tried, but I didn't know you that much. I said like you were just like some ghoul who'd been blessed with more like kind of magic
yeah.
powers, but you didn't.
That sounds familiar.
Actually, no, I think that was a success though. I seem to remember, like I just said, it was just a ghoul that found magic in some way. So
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I'll rule this public then, as they cast a spell at you.
Raving people.
No, sorry, this is the wrong one. Sorry, no. Move. Give down back. They cast the one that's actually the line, which is why I moved them here. Yes.
Grim
This
tendril.
one.
Negative
the line.
damage. What a
Yeah,
bastard.
indeed. Look at those tendrils coming out of you.
Can I click the force save button?
Potentially. I don't know if I'm the only one who's allowed to
You gotta
use
select
those
your
special-
token.
Aw.
No, you did it. I count. Oh, okay. We have 3 fails.
Do I use a hero point immediately?
I haven't given out any hero points
You
yet.
said that it's
Has
a
anyone
fail?
done anything heroic? Oh, you should know. I forget it only shows it for me. I mean, you're pretty confident
I'll
14 to fail.
say it's...
Am I? Okay. I am.
Yeah, holding is probably a fail at this point. It's gonna fail
okay.
level 1.
It is a reflex. No, it's forward, right? So it doesn't affect. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so the damage. Wow. Okay, min damage on that 2d4. So
2 damage and a 1 bleed, right?
Yes, exactly. So.
Suit.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
take
about
one
it.
damage.
You just
Good
take one
try.
damage. So these scary looking lines look kind of spooky, but not actually that bad. But did you just take 2 by mistake? No, you took
No, one
It
twice.
says it.
Wait, so
Oh, with my fucking mouse double clicks.
Well, you're at 35, not out of 36.
Yeah, I'm
so
still at 35. That's
that's really
really
weird.
weird.
Yes, and then all of you who bleeded, can you drag on the bleed in the
Yes.
spell description? Exactly, beautiful.
Oh.
But that is their turn as they move forward and cast its spell in a line at you.
How do I get the bleed?
Can you see the spell I cast up, the Gun Tendrils one?
There should be
Yeah.
a thing called one bleeding.
Yep,
and
yep.
perfect.
Exactly, but that is their turn. Mindanao.
Yo.
Yo, Mr. White.
Yo.
I'll start with a inspiring performance. I'll sing. I guess the girl didn't like it, thereby it made me quite sick. Then I killed the ghoul cause I despise it. I hope my party survives it.
Alright, take that hero point. Let's get it out there. Get it out there.
And I'll do a performance to do the.
Oh yeah, you want to do it long glass one? Yeah, that's definitely a success.
Jesus Christ, I don't think I
So
filled
3
it.
rounds? No, you're too good at the performances.
Thank you.
Inspiring courage.
Sadly, he's the only one in range of me, but I'll blast him.
You'll blast him. You just start blasting. You start blasting.
Oh, there's
God, the
I
fucking
mean,
someone's
I mean,
typing
I already blasted
really,
in tunes, so.
really loudly.
What's typing?
With it's one of the background noises.
Oh yeah. Okay, but now so you
yeah.
a cigar can yeah. Cool.
Wait, why isn't it not doing anything? There we go.
Okay, the reflex pretty solid. Oh, but actually not that solid. That's right. Once it's
So I'm gonna do this, and then do this.
Okay, sure,
and then
sure.
take the damage.
Wow, just crit. Ooh, wow, is that max? That is max, huh?
This
That's
might
much
be.
better than their 2d4.
Mindanao.
Okay, so you do
Yes.
succeed.
Mindanao really good at the
You do take half.
dealing damage with electric arc.
So they get singed a little bit.
Ow.
But you do still bleed. How did I know that? Okay, cool. The ghouls. Which one is this?
I really hope they come from behind as well. I can't
Oh
see
yeah,
them.
don't you worry about it. This ghoul's so far away. Yeah, it wants to be in the front. This ghoul sees and fires. So it runs up to you, double moves. And then, tries to bite you with their jaws. This is of course public. Oof, and they hit for
Uh-oh. Here we go again, guys.
5
Five.
piercing damage. Yeah.
5. I block all of it.
You block. You're like, get up for this shit. Okay, yeah, you block all of it. Cool. Yeah,
Now we got
then
antibody.
give me 2 force
Right.
saves.
2 fort saves.
I didn't one of them say that it only when it did damage?
Oh yeah, that's true. Once I was gonna say the hit by what the class is. Okay, so to do that one. Yeah, you're fine. Another ghoul. All the ghouls are running, but they're very locked in there. I'm gonna say this one double moves to here, and then actually tries to can they leap through someone's milk? They can tumble through, right? That's an action feat.
Yeah.
But
He's
then,
trying
yeah.
speed to an
I don't
acrobatics check.
think it's
Yeah,
a
these
bonus
guys are
on
pretty
5 feet.
acrobatic.
Yeah.
Does stumble through provoke?
Depends on the
The movement would provoke, you move during it, so that would be the provoking
Yeah.
part, yes. So they basically run up to, here with 2 actions and try to run past their one and through your space with their final action. Wait, do they have? Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh, no,
thought
wait,
we
could they have
didn't
actually?
provoke when it was critical success, but there is no critical success.
No, that's a special swashbuckler, isn't it? Against an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex. So they do an acrobatics. How's acrobatics look? Really
Reflex
solid. Whoa, this ghoul is acrobatic as fuck. So just tumbles through your space.
I like to imagine he's actually tumbling along there.
Can you? Well, what way would Tumble? Or would it Tumble do diagonal or something? Cause
I mean, it would
yeah.
move. It would move into Wait, but tumble through is like you move through the enemy space, right? Treating that space difficult terrain. I don't like have to choose another space to end up with. I just can go through that space like it's normal space.
Oh, okay. It
So
doesn't go
it takes,
directly. I
like,
think
an extra 10 then.
Pathfinder 1E always just goes through the space
I
of the.
think they would actually. They
That
had
is right.
so that's 5 normal. That's 15, 20. They actually go all the way back to here, so they're like kind of running in the back, like very gross. This one tries to do the same, but this one can do one action to get here, and then just a second action to try to tumble through.
It's many
You said it was 17?
18.
Yeah, 18. Ah, okay, yeah. So this time it it tries to tumble through, but instead it's like you kind of just get you to push it back, and it like stays out of the doorway. But then instead, very angrily, it uses its and does it actually just try it again? Try to get past you? No, these things aren't like that smart that they think it's that big a deal. This one then just tries to bite you, pissed off that you blocked its path. Oof. Yeah, they may be low level, but they can.
Isn't there standard cover?
Oh yeah, you're right. So it's not it. Amazing.
Hey, good shot.
But yeah, wait. I need actually to check this plane. I always forget this. But okay, but this is why I've always done this wrong, and you guys can be like, "What? This how it works?" But a shield is a circle size bonus AC and does not stack with cover, so it does actually.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not to mention it. That's true because it doesn't
No,
stack
I
with mount
mentioned it.
cover as well. Yeah.
Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, so it's hard for you to your shield is working
That is so
focused on the one in
strange.
front, and
Makes sense to kind of.
I don't know. I don't like it.
What if a shield if it's not like a portable wall, you know?
I don't
But I
think I
mean-
would say it makes sense, but it's.
No,
I object.
it kind of makes sense. But
Is it for
it's
the-
cool. I mean, you're not positioning the shield right between it and this one, right? But the wall is already in the way. That's how I guess I would think about it. For 4 piercing, no, it give me 2 saves.
Okay.
Okay. And more.
And numero dos.
Okay, because we did it wrong last time, it is 1 level higher, but these things are low level, so you do not get that.
Cool.
Gazu. Yeah, this one ran through the doorway, kind of crawling over Grower and right next to you.
Grow should take 1 damage and do a d20.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh no, wait, hasn't Grower had another turn? Grower's turn after you.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Grower's just been attacked a lot, so you think it's been her turn. No.
Gorsu, because he doesn't like all the magic going on.
Magic
will
does suck, true.
quick alchemy a Thunderstone,
Okay.
a moderate one.
Ooh, a
Thunderstone.
moderate Thunderstone. Okay, sure.
Yeah, and then he will toss it at this boy.
Thunderstone.
That's a hit.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Grow, but you are also gonna get hit by this.
Well, it's a 10-foot splash.
Oh wait, I can just have the splash be on him. Yeah,
Wait, but no, you're aiming this one, right? That doesn't hit Grower.
it's 10 foot.
Your splash is at 10 feet. Oh, what? Okay,
Yeah.
didn't realize.
Oh wait, it's only the
Can you
splash
reduce the
damage
splash?
that I can.
Can you reduce the
one
splash
also
if you can
deals-
just be disabled?
I could just.
Can So
I
what
don't
It would
know.
make sense you could. Like
I don't even know where you're getting the 10 feet one from, so I don't know.
No, that's just the effect of this specific one. It
Yeah,
says,
this-
within 10 feet
okay.
it must succeed.
With
I don't know.
throwing.
Okay,
it's
then
like
then you
can
can't
deal
reduce that
splash-
for sure. You can't reduce that. No, that's just
Yeah, it's only splash damage.
But the the splash damage doesn't affect Grower, just the other thing, right? Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
okay, but
everyone
in-
needs to do a 420
Everyone.
DC
Including me.
within 10 feet of the creature.
So
yeah.
just you out of the party.
Yeah.
And these 3 do a fort save. Ooh, wow, we have the big one crit fails.
I don't
Do
know.
anything happen on crit fail? Oh, nothing changes.
No.
Okay, they all go deaf.
on cool.
As a note, Garzo, Mindanao looks very annoyed at you that you're taking away its audience.
It's my coach no longer works. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. No, but they all look like they're like, what? They're holding their ears a little bit. They don't look like they're enjoying it.
And then.
Oh, that also makes it easier to tumble through for the enemies. That's gross.
With that, and then with my last action, I'll start juggling the sling.
Okay, cool. So you quick act, we get it. So do that and start juggling the same. Cool. Grower, your turn. Ogro is also deaf.
Yep, I felt
Okay.
this money. Yep.
Luckily, you're already inspired, so it doesn't, go away. It just would have not. You can't
Oh,
hear it
yeah.
anymore, but you remember the inspiring words.
I'll shout some insults at Garzu, He might answer, who knows. So maybe I'll give it back.
In Dwarvish or common?
Oh, a mix,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll be like, what are you doing, you stupid? And then a Dwarvish insult, just like.
You stupid friend, it's definitely the normal of a friend,
I know Dwarvish, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Ooh, awkward.
And a strike.
Okay, just the one in front. That is a critical. 26. Wow, that is plenty to just like slam this ghoul aside, and they do sort of like fly. Yeah, whatever. Nah, they can't fly back, but their body should still be there. It matters actually. But yeah, it's just like something to the floor. Yeah, instantly crushed.
Ian, you're the DM, you can do whatever you want.
No, I can't. But these things have like it does an adjacent corpse. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, you can just change it.
Alright, I make it be.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So okay, so with the cover they get 2 more AC. I'm afraid that's only a hit.
Ah.
You're a GM, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
I
right.
gave you cover. What do you think I'm doing? I'm doing exactly what I want.
Well,
12 damage. Yeah, I mean fucking 2 huge swings with the hammer.
And a shield.
The shield. Okay.
Down.
You should be angry more often. It's...
You should be deaf more often. You take a little bit of persistent bleed, and then your deafened condition goes away.
Goes away, cool.
Yes.
yeah, it's only until the end of your next turn.
Oh, that's actually useful because now the ghouls can still tumble.
I'll start shouting out. I can hear
Yeah,
the.
there should be a recovery button underneath the bleeding.
There should be a recovery button.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still stop. You're still bleeding.
You need a 15.
Okay, can they get there in 1? I don't think they can get there.
Nope.
Doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem possible. In which case, they actually use a second action to try to tumble through, but why not? If they already have it, they might as well try it. Doesn't do any harm. So they run up to here and then start to tumble. I mean, he could technically go 5 foot more, then they would go
I'm
up.
taking an attack from grass space, right?
Reaction back now since I played.
Yes, you do have your action back. So they try to get past the wall. So yeah, it will try to tumble through, but even if it succeeds, you will still get... Okay, so they do succeed, right, at DC 18?
Yes.
Okay, so they run over here, and then they run past you before you can stop them to actually be over here. They didn't like the big sound explosion. But yeah, as you run past, you do get an attack opportunity. And that is a hit. For 10 damage. Okay, yeah, nice damage. But yeah, with their last action, as they flank Gazu, they, what's it called? They try to bite him.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
Yes,
bad roll,
tank.
bad roll. Gazu is indeed the tank. They saw that Alchemist Nerd was not a tank, the fools to fools. Glover, your turn.
Okay, Clover turns around. It's like, Caster is awful easy to kill right now.
Can't move too long,
Yeah,
Hmm.
can't think too long. Okay, Clover is just gonna aim at this cast dude.
He get down.
I'm
Let's
sure,
see.
like, the guys at the back of the back. He looks pretty simple. One shot, 1 kill enabled, and he has go. Oh, I didn't.
If it's enabled shit, then it's gonna happen. No one shot will kill. No one shot will kill.
And goes for the shot.
Wait, that is a miss, however.
Yeah.
Nat
Then
5.
she quickly goes for the reload,
Yeah, try to hide behind Grover's body. Cool.
and then aims at the ghoul below.
Okay.
Actually, no, the badly injured one. Let's just finish that one.
Sure. Like, let's get this guy taken care of. That's it.
19.
Okay, this one doesn't one shot 1 kill anymore.
8. It does, however, survive. Barely.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
I'm sure
Cool.
Mindana
That's your
got
turn,
him.
right?
It's 3 actions. So yes.
I need to just check this.
I need more.
Many things.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes, okay, cool. This one uses all their actions, casting a spell,
Ah, fuck.
and,
It was twice trying to kill it.
and it lets off an emanation of almost like horrible, cold, chilling air that flows through the room with all 3 actions, and amazingly, the emanation beautifully works with that to target both ghouls, but they have a thing to it. So everybody give me
If it has a
full
vocal
six.
thing, and they need to do a flat check.
Oh shit, you read actually.
That is the reason
no,
for the
Of
weapon.
course, of course. But that would succeed or I'll use a hero point anyway. Okay,
Hey, no.
what's the
Roll
DC on
damage
it?
check.
I'm an idiot and can't spell deafen, so I can't look it up.
I can scroll back really far and look at it, I guess. DC 5 flat check. I mean, what, 1 in 5 chance of failing? Impossible. Easy. Easy. Okay,
Never
everybody
lucky.
the 4 save.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking,
Oh, yeah, of
nah, I'm not gonna shoot him on this.
God
Okay,
damn
we'll
it.
reroll.
You
I
really
think I
okay,
might
cool.
want to reroll as well. Nah.
I don't have a reroll, so.
Grower, you reroll.
Why?
You already
Oh,
used your hero
skip
point?
that.
We always start one hero point. You used
Yeah, but
yours
I've already
already?
used it
Oh, I didn't even notice.
for the ghoul fever.
Oh, yes, I remember, sure. I don't even remember, but sure. Grower, guards, okay, cool. So we have 3 fails and 1 success from Grower. Let me roll damage. 8 negative damage. So, Grower, you take 4, the rest you take 8. And. What's it called? And then all of the ghouls heal 8. Cool. Including themselves.
Uh-oh.
They all look a little bit
Ghoul
better.
is already at full HP.
Yeah, the bottom ghoul's like, what? You guys were heard? Fucking scrubs. But that is their full turn as you just stand there, like, channeling the power.
Nice. My turn.
No,
Okay.
you already did the...
Yeah, I'm just keeping it going.
Oh,
for
the
now,
refresh.
So
Oh,
then I
sure,
scroll
sure.
back up.
Yeah,
And then I will.
Use a dagger.
Yeah. I'll move the shank down. No, I'll just try and focus these 2 ghouls next to me.
Get this bit out of here. Okay, cool.
I don't know.
The fight
how-
definitely should go away on that guy, right? Yes.
Yeah.
And this one also should... Wait, no, is that the dead one? That's the... Yeah, okay. Whatever,
Yeah.
it's dead, it doesn't matter.
Can-
Cool, yeah, those 2 next to you, you try to zap those guys a little bit.
In a minute, then this will be
That's
okay
a
then.
fail and a success.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. We have this one take half, and this one take
Eh,
What if I
10.
killed it? Now they just get up.
Oh, and you have 1 action?
yeah, so very confidently, I'll just like shove the loot in the face and have the electricity blast out of it, and then they're both like still snarling. I'll reconsider and move, move back a little bit.
Have fun, guys, have fun. Sure,
So I want to
you
be in the
a little bit better.
lights, I'll be there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you bleed a little bit.
Recovery. Ugh.
Still bleeding. Okay, these ghouls, yeah, they they found this beautiful flanking opportunity, so they're gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So they go for the jaws against Gazu. Oh, but Gazu's such a dick. They're very annoyed about this, so they do a. They're like, all right, he's well defended. But what about if I swift leap to over here and attack the little halfling? Ha! They never see that coming. Oh fuck! They saw it. She saw it coming. Ah! Okay, it's very angry about its turn. This other one though. This one is okay. This is a definite one. Oh, it's like, oh, if I just go over here, I can like flank with this other one. We can have triple flank. It's like a chess pincer move. It's very excited about this prospect and goes for acrobatics check. Oh, it easily darts in past you, Grower. Like, I'm over here now.
Notice that.
No, Grower used it on the last one that ran through. So
Oh.
darts in, and then now we just need like one opposite. Grover through like the ordered the angles. But tries to bite you, but misses even with their clever positioning.
And with the shield!
The shield, exactly. There's too many defenses on Grower to get anywhere, and it is now Gazu's turn.
Okay, there's no negative using range and melee, right? Range weapon.
Not unless they
Well,
have
they have-
something special, yeah.
Yeah.
Like default. No.
In that case, Garsu will simply use the sling against this
Mhm.
ghoul next to him.
Oh my
Crit
god.
him.
Gonna inspire coach, making it a crit. Beautiful, beautiful. Amazing. So, plenty of damage, yeah. Just a stone through the head and it just falls.
Yep,
Oh,
and
what a fancy
then
flanking position. It's gone to waste.
he will reload it
No, you're
and
so
start juggling the
You're such a
dagger.
coward, right? Reload and now the dagger and the sling like in the air. And juggling a sling sounds so hard because it's like weighty in one end. Well, I guess maybe that helps.
Yeah.
Grower, your turn. Oh, guys, you still bleed a little bit. It really won't go away.
Chrisfield.
I don't.
Grower.
Pew,
Pop,
pew,
pop,
pew.
pop.
Yeah, changing target.
Oh, the Inspire Coach making it a crit. Beautiful. 24 brings it all the way down. Oh, I deleted them even. That wave was so big, the guy's gone. You know, it's part of the wall now.
Despawned.
An
Like a
invincible.
fucking Minecraft.
Oh, but miss
despawn.
with the second. Just barely miss with the second.
That is sad.
And shield up. Glover.
Sure is.
Glow. Okay. 1 inch.
And the recovery check as well, Ada, when you're back. No rush.
And the damage,
I
because it
would
doesn't
forget.
actually do the damage automatically.
Hey, the bleeding goes away and automatically moves
Okay.
it. What a system.
Glower looking at this, her friends got this, and the schools aren't hitting anything. So she just goes for the scary one. First, trying to reload in a hiding, and then fire.
Mhm.
Yeesh.
That's a hit.
It's against a ghoul, but I think it still hits, right?
Yeah, it's a hit for sure. For 3 damage, sure. Yeah, you shoot into the flesh, but you know, it's so rotten, it was hard for hit any vital organs.
And then
Yeah, reload shot, okay, 1 action, yeah.
one action. Considering Thing is spotting a lot of AoE out, she's gonna just do the good old repositioning.
Good old reposition. Yeah, that's yes.
To like, there's no real actual good tactical space here to reposition into her. She has positioned herself like here, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, it's back up in the now. Whatever.
Actually, no, it doesn't matter. She has reloads. Fuck that. Let's go with that. Sure.
You know, I need to give up more hit point for the time. Gazo, I should have given you one for the sling thing. Nice little, you know, getting into melee there with the sling action. Taking down the ghouls. Let's do that.
Yeah, she has reloads.
She did reloads, yeah? Cool. Cool, yeah. You hide.
Can I shout something to this guy?
Yeah, you can always do that.
Oh yeah, I'll just be like, just to sate my curiosity, what church do you fucks belong to?
Well, that's you know, that's a pretty rude way to go about getting information. But okay, I will. Let's see. What did they say?
The Church of Go Fuck Yourself.
Because I did say a name, like, of their, like,
Oh,
leader, I'm not sure if
they
it's-
said the name of the leader. Yes.
Yeah.
They did shout like, "We are the canker." But then
Oh yes. Cleared
Okay.
that up
canker.
perfectly.
But they are very annoyed at you. But you just dare talk with them. But you're out of range of telekinetic flash. You lucky guy.
Canker does mean something like disease or
Right,
something,
it's-
right?
Yes, it's like yeah, exactly.
Isn't
Like
it the Dutch
cankerous.
cancer?
Is it? I didn't know that. Record? Confirm or deny? Canker? Dutch for cancer?
It's just with a K instead of a C, but other than that,
Okay.
it's
Yeah, but canker in English is like a kind of a dead bit of tissue that kind of grows. Like I don't know, or it's like some sort of like or like a sore in your mouth, or like it's there's a few different ways it's used. Exactly.
I curse you with inconvenient diseases.
Exactly. Sure.
perfect D&D enemy.
They. No, they want you. You can come to them. They're not coming to you. They. You know what? Let's use the body spells. They cast a spell on you, Grower. Give me a will save.
That's a spell on you.
Will he?
Well, I just did it well, I guess. Okay, that is a fail. So you take 9
Oof. This time.
mental damage, and you can drag on the persistent mental as well. and you also become sick, and I can also drag that. You feel this familiar like sense of like pain just like racking through your body. And then for final action, yeah, they've been like getting shot at by Glover. This isn't very fun. They kind of move up here a little bit. Actually, no, they move a bit further so they can still see you, Grower, but they can't like see like further down. Cool. That is a turn. Mindanao.
And he runs away. What a coward.
Indeed.
Let me double check if I think I have 30. I do. Cool.
You're an elf.
Of course.
Try and see if. Ooh, there you are.
It looks like it's the new.
This ghoul goes next. He's injured.
Remember to click the inspire coach on everyone again.
That's cool.
This is the last round of it, right?
Oh yeah, Clover would have done one more damage probably. When she
okay,
did,
sure.
because I didn't have inspire correction.
Check remember the dragon on yourself.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think these guys have to dodge. I can't finish him. I don't think. I will do the fun thing, and I'll do the Uno reverse card and do Phantom Pain on him.
Wow. Okay. Uno reverse, huh? Uno reverse.
So he likes it.
Interesting. Okay, let's see how they like it. I mean, imagine only having DC 19. Well, they don't like it that much. See the damage? 7. Okay. Yes, they take it, and they do indeed take the second one, and also take the persistent mental. Oh, that was really applied when I think that. Just weird to say. Why didn't it apply to you though? It's weird.
I don't know.
I dragon on you. Did that work? Wait, what? I don't know. We'll see what happens at the end of your turn. I'm not convinced it's working. And then you bleed a little bit minute now. Okay, yes, it doesn't all look very happy.
Give him a wink.
This ghoul. Are you helping flank Grower? Just checking.
Sorry, what?
Of course, always.
Okay, great. You're helping the ghoul flank Grower. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It tries to take a bite out of you, Grower. This time it'll get you. It does not get you. It kind of looks at the options of who maybe is easier to bite. I mean, Glover looks easy to bite for sure, right? Like, that's a dwarf with a big shield.
Like it's second bite? Ooh.
No. It tries to claw you.
I look very tasty.
You do look pretty tasty. Ah, just misses by. Just.
Oh, I
misses.
also inspired courage him, of course.
What's that? Oh, you spell. Oh, okay, nice. And they're very angry. They do -8 on Grover to aim for that nat 20. Oh, but instead it's a nat 1. Amazing. No, on the extreme one way or another. This ghoul is just flailing wildly back here, but it's really.
I'm not even angry about it, I just chuckle.
Wow, weird. Gazu.
Okay, Gazu will walk up and he will stab.
You put that knife to work, sure.
Yep.
Oh, no!
And then he will keep.
Juggling.
And he will start juggling an alchemical fire.
Okay, so now you got the sling, the knife, and the alchemical fire.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Grower, and then you take a little bit of
This
bleeding
poor
damage.
guy.
Won't go away. Oh my god, Gazu! 2 now wasn't over.
Yep.
Two nat ones in a row. Will I take 2 damage? That's pretty valid.
That's true.
It looks fun, but fine. I'll step outside.
You chase this one down, sure.
Do where's the action step? Boom.
Oh, you miss?
What if I don't want to miss?
You could always hero point. That would be the option.
I
If you
don't
don't
have
want
one.
No. Okay. Then you cannot. That is your turn. At the end of your turn, there should be some persistent. I didn't automatically do it.
I don't know.
I didn't automatically do it. That's really weird. Your persistent.
Didn't I pass the check though?
Yeah, but then the mental one should have came in. I'm going to try to drag on the mental one again.
Okay.
We'll see if it works, but it's being very funny.
I thought the mental one was the second.
No. While you're second, you take.
How can I bleed from mental damage though?
You're not bleeding.
You're not bleeding. It's
you have a really bad headache.
But it's doing the right mental damage.
Oh, the icon is a blood drop. That's what I thought.
Yeah, all damage.
Oh, it shouldn't actually be for the other guy. It's like a brain. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you're right, actually.
Whatever. I'm going to run a roll of 2d4 manually, and I'll just succeed, so I don't need to worry about it. please.
Okay.
Would
Yeah.
appreciate it. Would appreciate the help.
Slash
You take 5 mental.
what? Okay.
D20, just D20.
Slash D20.
Ah, good work, good work.
Hey.
So
And
the
I
mental goes well, but you still are feeling pretty sick.
Okay.
Glover.
Okay, so I know the school is here, but it's hidden from. Oh, how does
Oh, yeah, it's hidden now because the lights went out, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, you're for sure, you know it's there, you hear it, and you can...
Okay, well, in that case, Clover is just gonna leave that for someone else to worry about. And let's try it over here first. Okay. Is that guy
Didn't
like
I-
hidden behind the bookshelf technically?
Yeah, so it's covered between you. Sure.
Okay, it's covered between us. Okay. in
He's
that
about
case-
to die from my dot, by the way. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
No, better than.
I guess this would be how much will you get here? There's 10 feet to get.
Oh, how much for you?
Then
You can't do that line, right? So yeah.
Yeah, so 15 to get
Yeah,
there.
15. Okay, then I can sneak out anyways. Okay, cool.
You can get there.
Yeah, but I can sneak to here. That was what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
I can go all the way here, and that's fine for me. She goes here, and then she fires.
Okay, so you don't hide, right? No. Okay.
Hmm.
Also, if
Nah,
you
I
wanted to
didn't
sneak,
have
you would need to have declared it when you started moving.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
fine, yeah. Cool. That is. Wait, you're targeting.
Yeah,
right?
it's
You're not
not targeting
actually-
a
No,
dead
no,
ghoul over
I'm
here.
definitely aiming at the bad guy. I'm definitely
Yeah,
aiming
but you're
at the-
also. But
yeah,
you're
yeah.
also
You
targeting.
got to take off your target on the dead one.
I don't have a
Uh,
target on the old
You
guy.
do.
I can see it on this one over here. The yellow dot above it.
Oh. Okay,
You got-
okay.
He has to
Oh,
have
it might be on
vision. He
that
can't-
guy,
he
okay.
can't
Yes, it is on the dead guy. It's on this one over here.
Okay, interesting. Okay, I don't see the body, so I can't like take it off.
You don't see the body? Oh, but you're.
Yeah, 'cause it's
you're hidden.
dark.
Okay, whatever. You missed though with a spell.
Okay.
The cover
Uh,
seems to
then-
be slightly annoying.
Yeah, she.
You know.
Stuff reload. Cool. Its turn. Oh, and you want to tangle, Grower? You want to tangle? It tangles with you. It tangles with you.
Are you saying tangle or tango?
Yeah, it does it.
Both tango and tango. Why not both?
Yeah, let's see the dance
Yeah,
moves.
but I don't think from this angle there was any cover because the bookcases like that, right? Yeah. But then this one, oh yeah, then it goes through the bookcase, you can even see it. So then I didn't get the cover from you, that's true. So it tries to bite you.
Yeah. Yeah, nice try. Nice try.
Alright, it claws you instead. Alright, well it runs back a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
sharpen your
seen
teeth.
how fast you are. It does a little swift leap. Ha! Over the head.
Yeah, you better run. You better run.
Now, in the
Tangle
now.
my ass.
Takes 1 persistent mental damage. It's the same.
I'd like to be able to see.
Succeeds.
stuff.
Okay, great. It went off. It's dead from your dart minute. Don't worry about it. You don't need to follow. Just gonna go back from.
This is taking a
It's
lot
one-
longer than last time we fought these guys.
Yeah, we're not rolling too well.
Well, Groa killed like 3 of them in 1 hit each, so.
Yeah.
Also, you kept critting last time, I feel.
Would be nice to
I'm
keep
going
this
to
cool
really
down,
damage
right?
if she doesn't crit. That's the problem with like gunslingers.
That's the problem with a lot of ranged.
Well, yeah, but like guns, like say rogues in range, they get sneak attack on top. Like they get like every other, like most things get something else in range, like some damage.
Yeah, rogue.
Hunters gets like 13. So,
Oh yeah, formators.
and range, I think rangers at least get something from hunter.
They have
knocking.
their hunt thing gives them a flat bonus to damage against the thing they're hunting.
Yeah, exactly. So like all the other ones like why
The ranged fighter don't get anything special.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's why range fight is pretty bad.
You know, you did some crazy shit, right?
Nah, not yet. I'm just awaiting. I asked Garzu into the dark. I'll be like, do you want to prefer to keep this a one-on-one in the dark, or keep it a
I
menage
would
a trois?
probably move. I would probably move.
You would probably move. All right. Oh, you're thinking of being explosive, of course. Okay, I'll run into the room as well, and then I'll try and electric arc both of them. This guy I can't see, so I have to make a flat check, I assume. Target?
Oh, yeah, hidden from you. Yes. Then you have to do a flat check to target them for sure.
Yeah, and no Inspire Courage ran out on this turn, right? So no
Yes.
Inspire Courage. Okay.
So let me do the 20.
So DC 11 of targeting hidden, so you are not able to target the other ghoul.
Man. It's all yours
They do fail.
for
8
8.
damage, pretty solid. Not happy about it at all. That's your turn, right? Yeah. This ghoul got you, Gazu, right where you wanted. Goes to bite you. Oh, wait, I'm targeting both. I forgot to target
11
both.
still
But it-
miss me, so.
No, of course. Claws you. Runs around to here, actually.
Blank me.
Finds you. With the, this is an animated bookshelf right here.
Yeah.
That is its turn. Gazu, your turn.
Okay. Gasu will just throw an alchemical fire at its face.
Eat this. When are you gonna get the flamethrower?
One day. Okay. He takes 2 damage.
Thank you. Yeah, you get singed a little bit.
Stab him.
And then I'll. I'm thinking, how many things am I carrying right now?
Only now to sling the dagger, yeah.
Yep. Then I'll stab.
Oh, yeah, so dagger's where you gotta go. 2 damage, beautiful.
The 2 damage, and then. Yeah, that's 25 if I.
But the juggling stops then, right? So you just catch him with your
Yeah,
hand.
so I
That's-
just
yeah,
catch.
exactly, cool. Whoa, your turn.
He's
The
still alive.
bleeding continues. Ah! The bleeding won't stop.
I keep critically failing this, but luckily it doesn't make it bad.
Oh, 8 it is it? Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, I'm just eating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you just stride forward and show us that, you know, there's enough of this messing around. And that is perfectly full as it gets smashed to the ground. Indeed.
Oh, fine.
And you know
Did the
there's
ghoul
still
inside
a
the room
ghoul-
die?
Yeah, the ghoul is still
Yes.
alive out here.
Okay.
Oh, no, that one. In this, no. So, like,
Oh, always. I just forgot my shit here.
I wouldn't technically I'm alive.
Still
that's
moving.
the DM talking over here. You didn't hear that. Go over your turn.
Okay, one more to go. Actually, moves do I think so? I'll stride into here, and then sees the goal, and then
Right.
thinks about one moment, and sees like, ah, Mindanao excellent cop. That's still like, would that wouldn't be like, that would be hidden. Would that be concealed or something for me? Like,
Not
that's
concealed, but it
like
would be standard cover now. You can only see half of it, not just.
okay, we can't
unless
stand
it
it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's
It isn't enough light from grower for it to. Actually, no. The light from grower. The light is 2040, right? So it's also actually in dim light at this point, but that far away.
No, but I have low light vision, so.
Oh, okay. You have low light vision.
Yeah, then Glow Rest goes here because that actually makes sense to do that, and she
Yeah.
reloads and fires.
Reload? Didn't you? Oh, you didn't reload last. Oh no, you moved in last session. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
because
reload and you
I moved,
fire.
reload, and then fired last session, so
Fire.
reload, fire this time.
Fire!
Mhm.
You need it.
You keep shooting multiple
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, because I still can't remove it from the other goal.
He's in the.
No, you did it on this guy as well. The
Oh
Yeah,
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 that
yeah.
one's that's true. Yeah, that one.
Everyone is being targeted. That is a hit. 8. Okay, it is barely still holding itself together.
Alright.
And
I will.
we got this.
That was all 3, right? Steven?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
Do you have a low
Walk
light
up.
vision? Do you? It's not on your character sheet, by the way. If you have it, I'm not sure.
Have what?
Low light
Low
vision.
light.
It's not on your character sheet.
Wait, what?
Should be under
Don't
senses, right?
Halflings have that?
Halflings don't have that by default. No.
Oh, they don't. Okay, then my bad. I should have got checked.
You have that keen icing instead. Okay, then you do need to give me a flat check to try it out. It's
Yeah.
very easy for you, but yeah. Thank you. Yeah, your eyes are good in the dark, but you know they're not, or like in low light, but they're not, you know,
Yeah, okay.
they're not as
I don't
good
remember
as.
halflings at low light.
I think there's a
That's very
heritage to do it, but I don't know.
Or maybe
your
the, and
heritage.
oh yeah, I was thinking of saying that possibly.
Cool. Sorry. Yes. Mindanao.
I won't even aim too hard on this one. I'll just use
Wow,
the door
okay.
post as a
It's just
frame of
fits the scene.
reference. Yeah,
It's
well,
gonna-
try me,
it's
bitch.
gonna- Okay, I do. Ah, fuck. Alright, roll 2 damage total. Ah, shit. Alright, you zap the corpse for good measure, right? Just like, for like sort of little zap going into it.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, yeah. It is dead. You can now act out of initiative.
So, did anyone get bitten? Just so we keep
No.
track of that.
But can you deal with my bleeding?
No,
please,
people
Linda?
did get bitten. They just, well, you know, they did pretty
Oh,
well
yeah.
on the check. But you know, people. I mean, you saw the
They grow
results,
up
but people
pointedly.
did get beaten. Grower did take a bite or two, but you know, but you felt pretty good as you went, but you know, grow with ghoul fever. Who cares?
Okay, Mindadil.
I always feel good.
Good luck with stopping the bleeding.
Okay, Minna just leaves. Goes
What am I
oblivion
doing?
on the-
Oh, you're ruining your
Oh
clothes.
yeah,
my
so you should have
friends.
acted initiative actually. But I guess Gus, you would have to turn before midnight.
Yeah, I
after
would
that,
have
just
to.
out.
No. Oh, yeah. That's true.
So do take one. I guess you'd roll me the d20. You take one. I guess it's kind of what I ended the initiative.
I'm gonna retch into this corner.
Okay, you choose a puking corner. You give me a few, just see how long it
Okay, I'm
takes.
just gonna take.
Yeah,
one.
so a couple of etches and you feel good.
Just gonna take one and then.
Well, you're so optimistic. Why wouldn't you just save first? Then you know how many you want to do. Now you have to do another one.
Can I do
Okay,
first
Okay,
aid?
yeah, it takes one.
Yeah,
Takes
that's
one.
true,
Then you
that's
want
true,
to. It's a
that's
first aid jack or something.
Yeah.
You're just watching like several turns past. Like, yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Maybe I should. Stop bleeding as a medicine check equal to DC of what caused the bleed.
Gotcha. Okay, where's my medicine? There it is.
Okay, no, the bleeding's still there at least, and that's 2
Yeah,
actions.
take
So, do you take the
one
second,
more.
one more? Do you want to keep trying, Jacko? If so, you're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
This bleeding, though,
Hold
pretty
still.
hard to stop this bleeding, right? You take the third one,
Yeah.
and then can you stop it before the final point, Mindanao? Can you save him from the 1 HP? No. And then you take the final, and then the bleeding stops thanks to Mindanao's influence.
We're just putting all the bandages to
I
the
just
bleeding.
yeah, there's like
Eventually.
3 classes on top of each
Eventually.
other until like it physically can't get through.
Oh man, yes.
Well,
Good stuff.
Perfect.
good that you do not use this for any major wounds.
Speaking of, dwarf girl, I believe we should have a look. See,
What is up, Elven boy?
Maybe we should go somewhere else, right? They're big guys nearby, right? The boss. So they might come looking. So maybe we go somewhere safer.
Was this not the boss?
No.
No, they were talking about some big boss.
yeah,
Was this not the audience?
the Nebuchadnezzar or something.
Exactly.
Oh, I
yeah.
remember him. He was like from Babylon in Civ 5, right? The leader.
From the Matrix, it's a spaceship.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, true.
You did though see lots of lovely books in
The
there as you
natives.
leave, guys. But you like,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
safe
check
till
on
later.
them later. We don't have the bulk to carry them right now.
That's
We
true,
can
that's
find
true.
them, but,
Okay, so yeah, you quickly leave the room shortly after the fight's done. You just basically stop
Yeah.
to patch up the bleeding and then
We
you
would
go and
close
just
this
leave
door
out.
as well, you know?
You close this door? Okay, sure. I can close it. Oh. Okay,
Treating
yeah.
wounds on girl.
My life is in your hands, Midamo.
Let's not be dramatic. That's my role.
Okay, sorry. You know, you rub off on me. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's 4 big healing.
4 big healing. I found.
I
I mean,
didn't
I'm
change
injured just
anything.
like you now.
Who's
I'll do myself, you know.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. Saying the good stuff.
Saving the good
I can figure out this hatch at the meantime, right?
Yes, you can indeed. Let me. You also have the
An
the
unusual
wand, right?
object, yeah,
Yes,
the
exactly.
baton.
Still checks the chat. There you go.
Okay.
Ah, easily. This seems like a fairly simple item, so that's why it's so easy. This is just a +1 hatchet, but it is silvered.
Ooh.
Indeed. So it seems it's not just, silvery, it is pure silver you determined by doing some sort of fancy test with chemical components of silver and, blah, 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 electrons, ions, who knows.
Yeah. Nothing really special about this hat. It's a standard magic similar to what we already have, but it's made of silver, or coated in silver, so it would be effective against things that silver would
Virus.
be effective against.
Okay. Yeah. You.
It's nice, and a nice backup mirror as well.
Okay. So
It's not really my kind of weapon, though.
Can we transfer the silver from that one to other items, or is it just on that one?
Isn't it made out of silver? How would you transfer that?
Let me look up.
I don't
Anyway, I'm
th- I
carrying a fuck
think
ton of
if
books,
once
so you
it's
can
on a
keep the
weapon,
head
you
shit.
can-
Precious materials.
Oh, in the meantime, our
and you. So
mascot
you
thief-
identify the other thing to be a wand of create water. So it seems to fit your idea of what would make sense to have
Hey,
been in there.
wand of
Dang.
create water. It can
What
cast
spell
a
is
create
that?
water spell,
Is indeed what you.
which
it
is
not-
not that like super.
Can you turn
Is
the
it not
water
a cold
back?
spell? Is not out of
It's a
interest?
primal spell that creates 2 gallons of water.
Okay, so none of us can even use it then,
Yeah.
don't have primal
Why
now.
not? Oh, primal, yeah.
because we don't have primal casters. Yeah.
I see.
But maybe I
Is,
could in the future.
The future is long. So that takes you 20 minutes, and then you did 2 heal checks as well. Is that correct?
Oh wait, our
Mhm.
future is long. That's good to know. I thought
Yeah,
we-
we'll see. Real life is weird. Longer than a bomb, probably. I would say chances. Real life way higher than chances. Okay.
So
yeah, you
it's
just
clearly
started-
I'm out of practice. Do you just want some magical juice, or you want?
Yes, go. I mean, you healed yourself, success. Oh no, you. Oh, you failed, huh? Oh.
You don't want to
Try
go
and
to another
castle
dungeon?
first, and let's see then. Like, you have to hear Cora more later, right? You can try me after that.
I suppose. Cars will come over here. You.
I'm happy to give it another 10 minutes. You know, we return to the town before the noon most days anyway.
Hey, ooh, perfect.
Ooh, little success. Like.
Oh, 13.
But you know, while you're here, so I'm actually going to heat up some food while you like what you're doing next, and you do
Cool.
your checks.
Yeah. Can I check the scrolls in the meantime as well? I don't know
Sure, but
what you need to figure
you would
out
have to
scrolls.
like, roll it manually like a blab.
Yeah, I tried to look up like transferring it.
I think you can rush roll the remaining like the next heal checks on us too. I think now Jacko is fine.
But it doesn't seem to be the case that you can do it. There's no rules for it. There's rules for like if you have the raw material, like if you straight up have bulks of silver, you can use that to decrease the cost of creating it, but there's no like
Okay.
you can transfer from one item to another.
Yeah, I don't think so. On scrolls, if you're not a spellcaster, you must use Identify Magic to learn what the spell is.
Spell identify magic.
Yeah. No, Identify Magic the action. You know, like you
Oh.
would with an item.
Yeah, I would attempt to do that, I guess. What's
Do
the
you have,
button to
like,
like search for an action? Just like a
Control
search bar.
space.
Control space. I always forget. There's also a control space for Discord apparently. I have no idea what it just did. Anyway,
Yeah, does anyone know? Okay, so I tried to heal Grover first, then myself, then Glover. So that's 40 minutes because I tried to heal 4 people. So we'd have to wait 20 more minutes for us to try again.
Yeah.
yeah, because we're immune for now. So what does this do? If I
But I
actually
think
click
like
this action,
you can probably you can probably just roll those roll like not. I think yeah, this is
Yeah, we
could
could with waiting, right? Like just do a 20-minute wait.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
So grab like a 10
like
a.m. lunch.
we just yesterday like morning home like you're in a rush, right? So,
Anything will be improvement over that. See, right?
oh, this map is not called C Library.
so that's scroll.
That's
on
not a
the
success. Oh, that is a success. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gets
I'm so confused because it rolls
I get
both of them at
12.
the same time. Yeah, that's a 12.
That's for
what's
you.
What's 29 plus 12?
41.
Thank you.
Just click the heal button.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a heal
yeah.
button.
Yeah, but the buttons are so small, like the letters, I can't read it. I have to like lean in to read it because I don't have my glasses. But I don't have.
Okay.
I mean, like I don't have my prescription.
And then we actually have to wait 10 more minutes before I can do Glover.
Yeah.
You
can look at the scroll meanwhile if
Yeah,
also fails.
that's true. Oh god, I'm getting busy.
Let's just wait with the identifying and stuff.
Yeah.
For
I'll just do that heal check for now, so...
Yeah.
It wounds on Glover.
Let's
Hey.
wait with the actual giving
Something.
ourselves health until Ian says it's, or at least remember that you do that.
I mean, we can
because-
see it in chat what we heal, right? So.
Yeah,
We can always
we can
reverse
just click
it,
the
yeah.
damage button instead of the heal button if he says that we want to
Yeah,
be
you
able
just
to.
subtract.
I think he left with the extra purpose that, like he said, why will you guys do that?
Yeah,
Like, that's why he said we left. So.
When you were picking music, did you go for like serious or Mimi or like what did you do?
So I haven't picked
Uh,
music yet.
And
I've done both in the past. Now I've
Right.
gone just for like cool factor, I think.
Cool factor. Okay.
I think.
I'm really happy about my choice in Bloodlords.
Okay.
Mm.
What is it?
Yeah. It's
Better be
it's a
Twilight soundtrack.
it's the trailer music for the vampire counts
I don't know what that is.
in Warhammer.
Oh, okay. I
Total
see.
War.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a like a track that they only use for the trailer and never use for the actual in game, which is fucking the set.
It's very niche.
I like
Very
my
niche.
song from Vampire Survivors for that one. I tend to go for music that fits the character. So I guess less Mimi and more like less Mimi songs that fit the character.
For
Because memes
one,
can kind of run boring in the long run when you listen to it like 50,000 times.
Fucking Chris
True.
Bard anything.
I used
I
I am
actually-
the
Yeah, on the backup character.
Oh, what
The
is the
voice
entrance
line.
music from? It's like from the Hearthstone from when you summon like Tyrion Fordring or something.
yeah, something like
Can
that.
escape from the light. Do, 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 do. It's so stupid.
And then the Rasmus beach music.
Yeah.
I used I am the storm, a word like from Devil May Cry for one of my characters.
I
I see,
see.
actually.
Virgil's theme song.
Man, I used to think Devil May Cry was so cool.
Never seen it.
It's very Japanese.
I see.
Yeah, it's very anime. Very
Okay.
good.
Still haven't finished Hunter x Hunter with Ian.
Oh,
Okay,
but you
yeah,
got so
finish
close
that.
to the ending.
Yeah, I feel like 15 episodes left. We never finished it.
Wow, you got like the last
We,
half.
I mean, like,
15
we, like,
episodes?
we like saw the like proper ending of the arc with the prince dude guy. King, or prince
Yeah, the
guy.
bug arc. Yeah, the king. Yeah.
We're
But-
missing like the
Ants.
epilogue. Yeah, the ants exactly. We're like missing.
Oh, you got like one of the best, like a really good arc I did last, like the short one that's coming up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been I don't know, close to a year, half a year. I don't know. It's been a while.
But he's been a busy boy.
I enjoyed like me and Ian got like some part into a series as well, which we haven't finished either. What is it? Like Jujutsu Kaisen, I think it was.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
still need
Me,
to finish
It's
it.
like
me and
like fighting, right?
yeah, it's a shonen anime. Demons and stuff. And me and Tom watch Bleach when it comes out.
Wait, Bleach is coming out?
Yeah, it's a new seasons come out. The
fuck,
first
that
part of
shit
the new
sells.
season. Yeah, the first part of the
1000 Year Blood
the
War?
yeah, the 1,000-Year War. Yeah, the first like
Interesting.
something episodes come out. It's fucking hype, man. It's fucking hype. Very much like
Wow. The
people like Bleach though. It's
The
more
first
of the
review
same.
I see is every single anime production company should be studying Bleach's 1000 Year Blood War as nothing short of a work of art, a masterpiece of production, animation, audio engineering, and visual effects. The acting and the storyline, the fact that they've been able to keep some of the old school comedy
like
in
a
there
sales
has
pitch.
also been nice, and it doesn't ruin major moments with corny bits that take all of the suspense out of the segment. In fact, I was so skeptical of this anime at first that I wouldn't be able to recapture the same gravitas with the original anime that I actually waited several weeks before diving into it, only be too completely blown away beyond any expectations I could have had. Prepare yourself for a gritty ride. Jesus.
I'm gonna say the production value is really good, but it's like, it's not like that.
Is it the same style, or is it like kind of weird how the animation style changed?
It
Yeah.
it does seem more modern, but I would say it still feels like Bleach.
Like are the characters designs the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes they just completely.
No, they still
Okay.
look like their characters. Like that's not a
cool.
problem. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going right now. It's a lot better than like the last arcs, like the all like the filler arcs and the last arc in original Bleach.
Is Ichigo still the dumbest motherfucker in existence?
Funnily enough, there haven't actually been too much Ichigo.
What? But he's the main character.
He is the main character, but there's a
Has he
war
gotten too
going
powerful?
on, man. It's no.
Should we do like some in character deciding what we're gonna do?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be that far.
Mm.
So, I mean, we were going to start with more ghouls, so we should probably go to that big room, right? And that's where we find the boss. That's how they usually have so far built their structures, right? They have the big guy behind by the shop.
But
But,
the funny
big
thing is,
guy.
we've already beat their big guy, no? Yesterday, I'm gonna fuck you guys up and I'll eat you. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, but that guy wasn't a priest, though. I don't think, right?
No, I suppose it was more of a clerk or manager, middle management. Yeah, he smelled like that. I hope there isn't a church full of them.
Quickly look in the big room did have double doors, so I think that's where we'll find the bad guy.
Right? Should we try and converse with them? Probably not.
Did you
right?
owe us an audience?
I mean, probably not gonna do any good. We could try to get information out of them before we should.
Yes, I'm just.
I feel like just killing them. Is
Jago, you weren't saying anything, so
Safe
like
stuff.
you're muted.
E?
Yeah, now you're muted.
Who's got the scrolls? If they want me to,
I have 2 and Garza's 1.
Dozens one? I didn't see guys. Weird.
Yeah,
You
I
have-
don't
do you
have
have
one.
two?
Someone
Oh, you
else-
have two
I
of the
have-
same.
oh, yeah,
You
I
have
have
two
a
of the
scroll, I have a
same.
scroll.
Yeah. This is the one you have, Glover. They look like they're the same. You look seem to have 2 of the same.
I'm gonna do mine.
Sure. Alright. That's yours.
But if it's on my spells already, then I would know it. Right.
Sure. Goes to the second one.
Okay, cool.
I did the first one because that's Clover.
Yeah, you're not familiar with this spell.
Okay.
I'm so
I'll see if
stupid.
Mindel gets his before I try his as well.
Ramen. Very impressive. You eat, or maybe it's on your spell list. It doesn't need to be in your repertoire, it needs to be on your spell list.
Yeah, if it's a common spell from your spell list or a spell you know.
Amazing. That's clearly why you succeeded. This is a scroll of hypercognition.
Oh.
Spell on your cold list, but that's why you know it. You know, when you cast a spell, it's only a 1 action. You can do 6 recall knowledge checks as part of doing it.
Okay.
The rules, you know everything. And Garcia, you're unsure about that. That's cool.
That's also a good spell for Garza.
Yes, it's some nerd shit. Here you go.
Sure, I'll take it. Can
I'll put it in swappies. Yeah.
spellcasters use scrolls?
I don't believe so. No?
Only with a feed.
Only with trick magic item, yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, no, I guess I'll.
I do not know.
Minimal,
how
do
to
you know
use
what
the
this
magic, I'm
thing
afraid.
is? As Glover shows her scrolls around.
I can give it a shot.
They look
Is it-
similar, so I think
is
they're
it
about the
occult?
same. I recognize that squiggle right there. It's right there as well.
It is like called. Why should you immediately identify? It's insane.
Well, you have to spend an action, but then.
Insane. You know, these are scrolls of mending. They make a lot of sense to have in a workshop for the most difficult cases.
It it's really a shame you can't cast any magic, Arzu. This would be perfect for you as well. I mean, you figured out that detect magic surely can improve.
I feel like I'll have to give up my juggling for that.
Oh no, you wouldn't want that. The world would know loss.
It's not okay. Yeah, you spend like 20 more minutes or whatever identifying some stuff.
What's for dinner?
I mean, right now it's getting on lunchtime. It's about like 11:20. You know.
We probably ate
Like, what are
lunch
you
at the
eating?
same
I
time.
meant your dinner, Ian.
Oh. Oh, you're like, whoa, I was like, what's for dinner?
No, I saw you seasoning something.
I got a curry.
You got a curry? Nice. Pretty good. How's the curry in Denmark? Is it a
This one's
downgrade
for me,
the
so it's
UK?
okay.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
But in general, nowhere near as good as the UK. UK has a curry scene on lock.
Yeah, yeah.
UK is almost
I
as
can't
good
find
as
any good
India.
Indians here. It's fine.
The best Indian is this couple or this family from London, like a Pakistani London family who like moved here, and like that's the best Indian place in Copenhagen.
Yeah, that's nice. Keeping the immigration going, nice.
Okay.
Enjoy.
So let's join this sermon.
Yeah.
Oh, you decided to go there first. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Which door looks the
Um,
fanciest?
Just
This
Well,
door looks
well,
very
well.
fancy. Like I said, this
just
one
double
has like
checking. Oh, sorry. Just double checking. Like the name that they said with the weird vowels, that wasn't like a famous name or something, right?
can roll society, but it does not immediately ring a bell. I'm not going to give you like a free check if you want, like really think about it. There's always a chance.
I'll give it a think.
No chance. Actually, there's no chance. There's no chance.
What about Lord
But yeah, the door to the north looks much more impressive. Nah, you also have no idea. I knew as well. Like I said, the door to the north has like this stone carved in this strange like shape, like feminine shape, rising from like the midst of like a cemetery. It's quite an impressive carving.
Sorry, how?
Can we swap spots so I'm behind Cora and you're unplugging my vision?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
The
We
audience
probably
will be able
shouldn't
to
stand
see.
in line again, to be honest.
That is a wise call.
Ooh.
You're gonna try like Spody double doors open, Cora, or?
I mean,
Well, I just wait. Sorry, quick question. Who does anyone have striking? They don't.
No, like strike is level 14 or something. Yeah, we don't strike.
I think I might get ready to cast magic weapon on.
Get ready or just cast it,
Lover.
you mean?
Get ready to cast it for when she opens the doors, or like just before she opens the doors.
Is that like in 5e that you'll waste it if you don't use it?
The magic
Jack
weapon.
just wants to time it.
Like if you ready the magic weapon but don't actually use the
You
real
can't technically ready it. He
Yeah,
just
you
means
can't
you're
do
kind of
it.
narratively
Just
doing
synchronize
it right when you're about to open. You know,
Yeah,
like
so-
Synchronize
he
it
does
with,
it.
like,
Exactly.
Synchronize,
That's
yeah.
We do a countdown and I open the door. And...
And I think Lover is a best target with the gun and the shooting, and yeah. So I'll do. Give you the as if you're a newscaster, do like give you like the countdown like 3.
Are we going guns blazing?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Okay, alright.
As I enchanted the gun to
Yep.
blaze.
Yeah.
And we open both the doors.
You kind of push both doors open, kind of like
Yep.
threateningly at one time. Okay, yeah, slam them open. And you see in front of you.
No track the spell. Actually, do I? No, I don't have time to track the spell yet, right? Because
I mean, no, he cast a spell already. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not you dragging it on that is happening in game. He cast it already. Like dragging on.
okay, it's okay, cool.
I assume the game is
Like a cast.
like,
You see soft light illuminate several display cases in this room, in this vast room. Once used to display book, the cases stand smashed and empty. Along the curved northern wall stands a hideous, towering figure of a woman. The form is composed of hundreds of portions of stitched together flesh from a variety of different creatures and draped in tattered, filthy sheets. The stench of rot from the statue fills even this large room. And Yeah, immediately you are like running and you're getting in action. So we draw initiative as you basically start pulling triggers, like loading the Glock, all this stuff, and they turn to see you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Glover, pretty
Glover's
on the ball
fucking
now.
ready. Ready
So-
and sneaky.
What is this sound? Is this built in?
Yeah, it's the cult of Ganker.
That is. Can I get your Spotify?
Of course, of course.
This is up your alley?
Pretty good song.
I just didn't see it coming. I guess I don't know.
Okay, yeah, and they let me show you what they look like. I guess they have a lovely looking staff.
Very lovely.
Very lovely indeed. Yeah, sorry, and Glover, yeah, you are hiding behind, you're like almost, as soon as like the door opens a crack, you're almost like pulling the trigger already.
Glover sensed that Mundenose really,
Hey,
really up of heart, so she delayed.
He's amazing.
Until after Mundenose.
Amazing. So that thing on the trigger just waiting to be inspired.
She hasn't
Um,
still drawn the weapon. It's like
What?
I mean, because you draw a weapon part of the first
True,
action.
true, true. Crazy.
okay, fuck, I should have thought of this better. Songs, yeah, okay, I do have a song, but the lyrics might be a little bit dodgy. I'll do a performance to make it longer lasting. Let's see. Ah, but why does it have to be so good?
Is that a critical success actually?
I don't know.
It's your DC, right? Your level based DC.
Yeah,
No, you're level 3, no, it's DC 18, sorry.
Ah, plus. Then cast it. Where is it? There it is. I'll sing like, yeah. Take me to church. You'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you your sins, and God who sharpens his knife. And do the inspire.
Pretty sick, pretty sick.
I'll try and recon knowledge this.
Mm-hmm.
This thing, this lady, lovely lady we got over there. Blind gem.
They look to you like some sort of like cult leader, or obviously a ghoul, but you don't know this person, you don't know exactly their abilities, their capabilities, you just know they look like they're the kind of people who would lead a cult.
Makes sense. And then I will.
Could be an
Is there a
occult
range on
cult.
8?
Wait, she should have started here, by the way. She was right next to the statue when she started, my bad. What's that?
Is there a range on aiding?
Depends what you're doing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just give a I don't know if I can. Just give a shout of encouragement towards Glover as she's next to me, like trying to aim. Like I'll be like showtime, just as she shoots or something,
Alrighty.
Well, shooting
that's
at
what
somebody
I'm-
aiming is helpful.
A Glover would enter initiative for something.
When it's showtime, of course.
Yeah, of course, when it's showtime.
Yes, your initiative changes to here.
Okay, and then Glover draws her weapon out. Takes a proper aim,
Diplomacy
steadies
or-
her breath, and as soon as Munera shouts showtime, she fires.
I distract you horribly.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a -1 to your check.
Oh my god. Oh, 0.1.
The shouting, the shouting.
Oh my god.
We need to talk about gun safety.
Okay, well,
That's
doesn't
a
matter.
23 miss.
It does not.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
That would
It's
be
also,
pretty funny. but
also
yeah.
that's actually another 23 because that's roughly the type of dimension. So.
Oh, okay.
Like if Muno had like an 8 there, that like there's a chance to crit here, pretty good. I would have probably re-roll with the hero point. But, like, I would have a +16 on this roll. Like Muno's 8 had landed, so that would have been good.
Yeah,
Crit.
we tried.
Yeah, we tried.
You tried.
Still a normal hit with
Still
the
normal hits. so-
magic weapon.
I think
Oh
27
my
might
god, the
crit.
roll damage is so garbage still.
Yeah, you were so fast on this thing, you hadn't seen, the whole creature by the time the shot
Okay,
almost
she,
far off.
though, I'm sure she can time the second shot, so she reloads and then fires again, this time without no one shot on kill, but easy. Great. Nope.
I'm afraid not an easy crit, nope.
Look, we know that the one is not the AC.
Okay. And
Oh, would that be a still critical miss technically with flat-footed?
does it matter for you?
I guess. Oh yeah, well, I don't know for flat-footed. I guess that's true as well. So. It doesn't matter. I would just not the AC.
Well, I'm not gonna say it, so then you get
Yeah, that's true.
easy.
Yeah, because I don't know it's flat-footed. So yeah.
Just notice.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
But you have
That is
sneak
your
attack?
turn. No, one shot one kill isn't sneak attack. It's slightly different.
No, I mean
Once
like
one-
the flat-footed thing. Why would she be flat-footed? Oh, because
I
hidden.
sneak.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Alrighty, that's your turn, right? I will click into it.
Mhm.
Fine.
Not necessarily.
What do they do?
Surrender?
No, they don't surrender. They has a spell. When they see you with a gun and they see Grover, like, minutes, it's like, oh, you have to come to get them. So they shoot back at you, Glover, sorry, but not with a boring old firearm, but with magic.
Clover does the wise thing, and she assuming like
Hits the
this is
dirt.
some. Yeah, she hits the dirt, assuming that's like.
You get out of the way as this flies past
Yeah,
you.
she's
Exactly,
Oh
exactly.
fuck!
So it gives you
Okay.
+2 circumstance, so technically the cover is okay, cool, so it's +1 more normal. I will target you.
A claw would still be cover right here, so.
Yeah, but it doesn't stack with both circumstance.
Oh, that.
Like, I mean, you get, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's still +1 compared to.
Yes, let's see the attack. Oh, but it is exactly a critical hit by 10.
Even with the seconds. Wow.
Yes, even believe it or not, I remembered after we just mentioned it. Yes, so you take.
That was actually pretty good thematic point.
20. No, it didn't need to be doubled. 44 cold damage.
Clover, yes, goes to 0.
Yeah, Glover just like fall to the ground. It's like the beam of like chilling darkness like completely flies at you.
Yeah, that plan didn't work out.
And also, as it flies through the area of the Grover's light, it attempts to like, the dark energy almost tries to like suck the light out. This light is cast at level 2, right?
Yes.
The light goes out as a beam of darkness flies through it. There is still light in the room, of course, so actually you can still see them fairly well. And then they cast a shield, a classic, and they laugh.
In what
It's
language?
ominous, laughing doesn't have that. It's a universal language,
Okay.
Your turn, Grower.
I will suddenly charge in.
You're like, fuck this shit.
Exactly 40 feet, I'm pretty sure it is. Cool.
Right? Have I given you a hero point yet, Grower? There you go, charging in after seeing your thing get one shot.
I used one and I have none, so no.
You have a hero point. You charge into this creature.
Well, I need it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smart.
Strike.
You all need it.
I'm not gonna use it here, though, I don't think. Would I? Nah, I won't.
Cool. That's 2 actions.
And a shield.
Raise the shields.
Classic.
Are these like
Gazoo.
doom
So
things?
that's
What's it called?
5.
What's that?
Are these like
These were the display cases for the books that have been like
display
cracked open.
cases?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
They look like graves. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
And this room is pretty well lit because of that.
And then another 20 over here.
So is there sunlight from
She's
above?
25. feet away.
No, there's not something. You
Yeah.
can't see how it is illuminated.
Okay.
In that case, because it's still 25, Gazu will take a bit of cover over here. Wait, oh no, it's further away. Fuck. Wait, any cover here is still 25 feet. Fuck. Wait. This 25, not 20. Not really cover. but I can
No, no
cover
cover.
next.
Exactly. You get fine.
I'll toss her.
Toss or something. That's nice of you.
Yeah, I'll toss her an alchemical flask.
Sense
Okay,
of
okay.
being. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, well, not
Well.
a critical miss.
still 2 fire damage, or?
Yeah, you splash a little bit of fire damage on them. They don't seem to enjoy it, but they don't seem very upset by it either. Mindanao, your turn.
Yeah, I'll just like look behind me in the darkness and say, I do believe the start of the show just went down. I'll cast light on my loot,
Mm-hmm.
just so I can see.
Yeah, that's always useful.
And then with my last action, I'll try Battlefield Medicine on Glover on Nail Down.
Sure. DC 20, right? Go big or go home.
Nah.
Ah, come on. Oh, come on.
Coulda.
Oh,
Oh, it wouldn't have been a crit success
crit
if you had done it.
success, so it's fine.
It's true. So 48.
15.
It's okay.
Pretty bad in 48, to be honest. That could be a 2D.
Yeah, it could have been.
Okay, but yeah, Glover, you return to the realm of the living. That is your full turn minute now, correct?
Yes,
Move the dead body
hopefully
off
Groa
you,
has her
so
attention
you,
now. Yeah, that was quite confusing.
Yeah, Glover, your turn. Yes, you come alive with, Mindanel's magic hands.
Okay.
And
So
Grow is
Grover-
technically still in between you and it,
Yep.
so.
Hey.
But the problem is Chloe has to pick up weapons, stand up, and reload all three
You don't need to
things.
stand up.
Yeah, she doesn't need to stand. For shooting from prone is a penalty or something, right?
Yes, shooting from prone is a
Really?
penalty. You would take a -2 penalty to attack
Yeah.
rolls. Yes.
It's all attack rolls.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a
It's kind of
few
weird
don't
that you
have
can't do it, but I think there is also something about some things you can't shoot off, but I'm not sure.
Okay, she.
Yeah,
It's really weird. You can't like it won't be easy to shoot from prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had like a
I think
tripod or
about this.
something, maybe there's like equipment.
And a tripod just mitigates.
I mean, people could also say like when you're prone, right? You didn't choose to. I mean, I know in some cases you do, right? But like you'd be
Yeah.
knocked on your back. You know, what a chance that you land in like a shooting position. First of all.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like you'd be fun unconscious. You find it yourself. Aiming in that direction, holding the gun in the. Like it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, she picks up weapon, and does she reload and just fire still? Yeah, I mean things still make sense to reload fire here. Yeah, she just reloads,
Mhm.
and then fires even with the penalties because surely she
Yes,
rolls a
yes.
20 here, easy crit.
No, but you roll a hit, so pretty damn solid stuff.
Nice.
So close.
What's up with the range thing on your thing? It's so weird. It's no range
Yeah.
ability, right? But it's just weird how it shows up in your attack.
What's the weapon?
I mean, you don't have one. It's just the way they write it in is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, trait range 540 for some reason.
Well, these rolls are not going great. Like,
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah,
they take a little bit of
little
damage.
yeah, that's it.
That's their turn. Indeed, they Grower seems to have got their attention now.
I didn't cast taunt.
Sorry, what?
I didn't taunt. What do you mean?
You didn't taunt? No, you didn't taunt, but you did run up and try to attack. That's some people
Then
say
I
that's
roll
the
a charge,
real.
you know.
Some people would say that's the real taunt.
That's pretty taunty, I guess.
It tries to reach out and touch you. Give me. It provokes first of all, if you want to.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
And if you crit,
If you crit, it disrupts it for sure.
Yeah, you didn't need consent.
But you do smack it as it tries to make contact with you. Ooh.
That's a bad
It's
smack.
not a great. And there's been no encourage, right?
There has, yeah.
Oh, there has. So, and you did a long one, right?
I did a
Yeah,
long
you did a
one.
long
Oh,
one. You
my
should
God.
have one more damage. So 6.
It should Glover done more damage, or the Glover? No, Glover had it on, right?
Yeah, Clover.
Yeah.
It says on
Okay,
the
so it
card.
should be 6. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you still like smack them a little bit. I mean, they are taking some damage for sure. But then they touch you. So give me a fort save as you feel undeath try to take you.
Uh-oh.
27.
Did you
It's just saying
succeed?
you added the one from Mindanao, but you do add one more from Circumstance. Because
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're
you
right.
did it.
You're right.
What about that thing? Sniping duo coming in nice. And then you do succeed, so you take half the damage. So you only take 6 negative damage as it tries, to take you to the other side. But then knowing
that's
that,
action for us.
knowing you've used your touch already, it casts another spell. It's another touch spell to kind of just grip you even tighter as it always channels more and more magic through itself. the shield does go off as it doesn't, be said anymore. Also, I just took away yours, Grower, because I was on you.
That had to be OP.
That would be OP. But give me another force save as, just more of this darkness basically fills you. It's almost like, feels almost like one spell to your mind.
I'm kind of curious what the fuck this is. Like,
You succeed again, nice. As, it seems to want to try to leech your lifeblood into itself. So, so you do take half. So you take 14.
That's still a lot. What the hell?
That's still quite a lot, and it heals for 7.
Is it a hero for stone or is it 7 temp?
I don't think it'll matter in this one.
Temp, whatever. Who cares?
I-
Temp, whatever.
One of the few things I know.
Yeah, you're right. You beat me on that real question. But that is a full turn to like channel all this negative energy into you.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
I have blind faith in somebody else keeping me up, so...
Ah, yes. Good old blind faith.
Somebody.
I love it. That's a hit thanks to the Inspire courage. And in not
Okay,
shielding,
so-
what a fool.
Okay.
For 9 damage.
A little
okay,
better.
okay. This doesn't also get the circumstance bonus, right? To the damage from you, Glover? It's only like on the next attack roll.
I'm pretty sure it's all attacks. but-
Really? Until you... Well, I mean, it must have an ending thing.
I get until that, like, for that.
On the next strike.
Oh, next strike. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So it's only for the
insane.
next strike and not even next hit, then, actually.
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. I didn't consider that.
Oh, it's +1 per weapon die as well, though. so-
Yeah, but for now it's 1. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
for
good to
one.
know.
It's just.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, in so...
Was that just like a
I-
casual second strike?
This
You
is
just-
just casual to swing the hammer again and crit them for 24. Yeah, you smack them hard and they like kind of stumble back and parts of their body kind of fly off.
And because I'm smarter than her, I will raise my shield.
Wow, rude. Gaza, your turn. Yeah, you see Grower just go ham on this person. This is not how a castle wants to be, a person with a hammer hitting them. Reminds me of
Yeah,
the school days,
with attack, provoking attacks with
Castro,
ability as well.
Gus will have Velvy give him a bottle lightning, and he will toss this bottle lightning at him.
That's a hit.
Nice.
That's
get the
the
flat
damage,
footed.
and they're flat-footed until the start of my next turn.
But it's pretty insane.
I will then have Velvy he'll give me the sling, and you know what comes next. It's the
Bam, bam.
sling. Oh.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Mindanao, your turn.
Time to strike with the glory.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah, so I'll move down here. Is this cover still? Probably, right?
No, only lesser.
Standard,
But yes,
lesser,
depends,
yeah.
Depends
Okay,
what
cool.
kind of.
I'll take it.
Does
And
Always
I'll
depends.
cast...
I don't even think lesser gives any to dex saves, right? Or dex.
No.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's only standard.
Okay. They do succeed.
It's a half of 11.
And you keep zapping that other body, huh? That's just rude. man.
Bam. Oh, it's so red.
It's pretty red, yeah. The crit from Grower and the follow-ups really seem to taken, his face. And it doesn't have like this kind of laughter anymore now. It looks just like angry and, not necessarily scared, but like, realization of what's happening.
Then I'll do like a dramatic flourish with my cape over to you, Glover. Time for the final act.
Clover stands up,
Mm-hmm.
and then she still stealth reloads because might as well.
Yeah.
Gets
And
into the
then-
blind spot behind Groa.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and she fires. Oh yeah, I should put in Spark Courage now. There we go. He's great. Nope.
Ooh.
And she's gonna use a hero point on
Okay.
this. 'Cause why
Yeah.
not? Easy crit.
Ooh.
Well, I'm being hit anyway.
No,
Okay.
thanks to the flat-footed from
Oh, yeah.
Gazu, it what makes that a hit.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's
It
a really
is.
bad roll Spark Clover.
And
Then the damage.
And it is enough, however. Sanks, it's kind of put off guard by the electricity. It's kind of stumbling around. You kind of line up the shot for where it like kind of falls into place, and it falls, lying in a heap, like kind of at the base of this statue. Wow, Easy work from the team. Easy work.
Oh, okay.
We actually had a
yeah.
plan work.
Plan work. Like,
Oh, wait,
go second
Dan,
attack. That's the plan.
And she kind of go like, well, we did lose like one guy right away, but
Yeah.
But yes, it is down.
Crit was scary.
Whew.
Well, I'll be. That's that was interesting.
Good audience.
That's why I'm
interesting.
scared of Sundays.
That
Oh.
statue does look weird.
Yeah, is there any magic still in the room?
A magic still in the room. Yes.
Probably. These
What was
lights look
what's the
hella
search at
magical,
this
right?
point?
You don't see a source of the lights. I mean, also, it seemed to be a stave they were wielding, and you're not an expert on staves, but often they are magical.
Yeah, okay.
Glower swapped the stealth.
I
Not
make,
swap,
like,
I'll home
a-
stealth to search. So
Yeah,
she's
sure.
like starting to look through the room, basically.
The
Yeah,
boss
get
music is still
the-
happening, so I'm
Yeah, the boss.
Oh, sorry. Sure, I'll turn that off so you lose.
Phase
So you're
2
not,
income.
I'll turn this off so you're not scared anymore and do something stupid. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Do I get any knowledge from my investigation exploration?
In terms of in general for the room, no, not really. Like, I mean, like, the other thing we kind of scared about the thing at the top. Like, if you want to see is like, I guess the crafter. If if they have an attribute to be scared of it, you can give me a crafting check. Okay.
I'm terrified.
You are aware that golems are a not a common thing, but a creature in this world that is often found in dangerous places. This thing looks almost similar to something you've heard of called a flesh golem, but this at least doesn't seem to really be complete or like finished. You don't really it doesn't look to you like a proper golem, like almost either someone trying to create a flesh golem perhaps, something akin to that, or something you may try to, I don't know, creating something back to maybe not as a golem, but maybe more just like creating undead out of like a suitable vessel or something similar to that. You believe they were trying to do some sort of like animation on this body.
They tried to create something akin to a golem with this. We should, unless we are certain that all these ghouls are dead, we should probably tear this thing apart.
Yeah, sorry. I always like a little bit of heresy. This looks very different from that tall creature we fought before. That wasn't a golem of any kind, was it?
Which tall creature are you referring to?
The abomination, the mixture
Oh, you mean
of
the-
various body parts.
Oh, you meant the thing that you thought was a
Yeah,
elephant trunk.
No, I mean the smelly thing.
Oh, okay, that. No, this is something else.
Alright.
The smelly
I-
thing, I don't even think was undead. Right, that was
Oh.
like something else, right? The
The
smelly acid slug thing.
The acid slug thing. You don't undead? Like you mean that you don't think so? But it's hard to say, right? Like I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't alive the same way we would call it alive, but it wasn't. You don't think it was found by necromancy.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah, we should probably just destroy this constructed body, but I'd check on this guy or girl or whatever. If they have anything on them other than the staff.
No, but they have the staff. That is all.
They have the staff.
Can't loot the body, can you guys?
I cannot.
Oh, weird. There you go.
There we go.
I don't know why this one wasn't.
Who wants to do the honors? You Garza? Or...
Oh, it's too heavy.
So
Like put it. I tried to put it like I lifted up and I tried to like put it on my backpack, but it just doesn't fit, you know.
fall back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to wait a minute so we can heal, I think. Anyway, so we
Yeah.
might as well try and identify it.
Okay, sure. You do
Garza will grab the silver hatchet and we'll start
Okay, you do
Yes,
start like
that's fine.
dismembering this
Pulling
this statue.
one limb if anybody wants to pull from the other side. Anyway.
Oh no, man. Can you imagine if it tears in the middle? No.
It's like a perfect copy. Yeah.
Okay, I will post the skill checks for this stuff.
Cool.
Mindanao, you think you should know, but you don't know. I'm embarrassed that you don't know because you're like, obviously it's the staff of X, duh, look at it. But you're like,
Did any of the
well, I
spells
guess.
she cast come through the staff, or? Oh.
No, it didn't actually seem to when they cast the spells.
Yep.
Grower, no, this wasn't the kind of magic you think you were very familiar with.
And once I'm done dismembering,
Bagazu, for some reason, you were very innately familiar with this sort of stuff. A staff of necromancy, as it were. You know, perhaps in another life. And I will identify it for you. Yes, it is a staff, as all staffs are, you know. This one in particular has some first level and even some second level spells you were able to cast from it.
How do staves are also only spellcasters, right?
What's that? Only spellcasters, yes.
yeah, and how does it work? Do you need to have like the same school of magic as a staff? Or?
No. You can cast. I believe you can cast one of stuff even if there's spells that you don't even get. I don't think there's any.
Yeah.
I don't
I
believe
do
you
like
need-
staffs. And how many? And you get like a base amount per day as well, right?
Spellcasters too. Yes.
Yeah, spellcasters too.
You get a base number of charges equal to your highest level spell slot.
Okay.
You do need to have to cast the spell on your spell list to cast it. Sorry. So it would in this case need to be luckily most of them are, I believe anyway. But yeah, that's all you find on the bottom.
Yeah.
And Glover, you have like a close look around this room, but apart from clear the focus was this kind of work of art, some would say, in the wall over here. But apart from that, it looks like any books that were in this room have been removed. It's almost just been used for as like a place maybe of worship to this effigy.
So do we know like what shines in this?
They are all on their cold spell list, by the way.
It looks like you don't see the source, probably some sort of magical light, but you don't see anything. Now just kind of puts it on something, right, and it glows. So probably something just similar to that.
So yeah, you should be able to use all of them if you can use everything that's on the cold spell list.
Yeah, nice. Ian, did you download that staff module that you?
But I will for you if you wish.
Cool. It looks metal,
that's
right? Like it looks rock and roll, like
I showed it to you, right, when they were holding it.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to staff, I think. Oh yeah, look at that.
Pretty nice. People in the tower are gonna love you when you get that bad boy out.
You just gotta properly just clean it and then you embed some fucking shiny rocks on it.
You know they made staffs for bards in like the new treasure vault. Like they're like specific kind of staffs which are like instruments. Cool.
I was
Oh,
thinking of
that's
making this an instrument, if you put like a lute thing in the middle, looks like a
Sure, yeah, I mean, a really bad instrument, but yes, little penalty to your performance, but you could do it.
What do you mean?
Nah, maybe it would be. Maybe.
Looks cool. Okay.
Make it into what are these giant standing violins called?
By cello.
A bass.
Bass cello? I don't know.
There's I don't think it's one of those. It's a weird name.
Biggest violin. Anyway, yeah, but apart from that, it seems.
And now that we identified the staff as still magic, and the lights that we can figure out some kind of conjure lights.
I'll say it would. Yeah,
I tried to identify
do you still think it's magic? Yeah, you can try to identify the light.
So yes, I'll just do an arcana like that, and you can tell me.
You're unfamiliar, but you think it's probably some sort of long-lasting magic light. I'm going to say, to be honest, you can basically ignore it. You're familiar with how light spells work. You do not get the sense of any other magic in this room.
It doesn't seem to be anything else. Are you seeing anything?
Nothing at all.
You are not seeing anything. This is true.
No levers or buttons.
Things in this room are pretty obvious. They shine light, they are big, or they are the person we asked for.
Sure, you saw these 4 things. You discovered 4 broken display cases. That was inside your realm of expertise.
Yeah. And some fucking benches over here.
It needs benches in the little alcoves off to the side.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you
maybe
like-
we spend some time healing now, finish healing me and Kara, and then venture forward.
Yeah. Guards do close these doors.
Yeah,
Throw down my weapon anymore. Voice privilege.
Yeah,
I
let's
think,
see
I think we're quite lucky that pastors never really care about their followers. If she had joined in the earlier battle, we would have been slightly fucked.
Yes, and definitely looks like the other
Sort of.
leaders have been slightly more guarded.
I mean, also, like, you were very fast in your movement. It's also,
Mm.
Do you
you
like
should not forget
having-
about it. The fight was over in, like, 20 seconds. It is, not like
That's true.
they were here for, like, 5 minutes while, they were fighting.
Do you like having the light on your loot, or I will recast my shield?
Is that
no,
on Dora?
please.
That heal?
Who are you healing, Minina?
Oh, that was a Glover, yeah.
And Minina, yeah, you like, back on the shield it goes.
Thank you.
Do you do the full hour or just once?
You
Who's
got
the
the full hour and
injured?
there's, like, 3 people to hit. Oh, no, there's only 2 of them.
Well, no, well, okay, I'm not going to steal the shield, okay, yeah.
What do you guys think?
I don't need.
forward.
I don't need any.
Oh, God.
I mean, I think it might, like, be efficient.
When are you gonna get this group healing deck or whatever it's called?
Next level.
Actually, no, you,
Okay,
you just, actually, Crow needs a bunch of healing, so just heal Crow and go full hour on that.
Yeah, okay, it's risky, but I'll try.
DC 20, right?
Right?
Of course.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
You've got to start trying eventually now. If you're scared of failure, you'll never progress as a healer. You know, a surgeon's got to lose a few patients before they become a great surgeon.
Okay, I changed my mind.
That's actually doing right. You're not a real. What?
Oh.
You
Well,
coward,
good choice.
Jeffrey. You coward. You're always
Change your
going to succeed by
minds.
1 unless you push yourself. Okay.
I'll push myself by getting levels and getting better at it.
Yeah. Full hour, so 24.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do it.
I need to add another 12.
Oh my god, you're in
Oh, you
here
press
after
it.
12 p.m. It is now officially an afternoon in the vault. It's, you haven't gone back to town yet. It's almost a full work day.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Amazing.
By full work day, I mean you left at 9:30 and it's 12:20, so 3 hours.
And then you can try heal Clover again, I guess.
Well then.
You wanna
what
heal me
else we
again?
can find.
Windmill? You know?
It was like, no, come back.
I could use healing.
Can't hear you. I can't tell.
DC 20 in the now.
DC 20.
Glover, you have some skill in healing yourself, right? If I just
There's
pass
only
it
a
over to you.
there's only a 2+ to.
Oh, you are the
or a
one
free-
training to
you
be a
only need
medic.
to roll a
though.
3+ to not crit fail, you know.
No, but I fear I'll forget the love of the craft if I'm pushed to this extent.
It's only a 10% chance.
Love of the crap.
Fine. You love begging.
Oh!
No, you mean you did the DC 15, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
You can't choose after it.
yeah.
Oh.
That's big pie.
Embarrassing.
I
Okay.
range them.
Wounded just gets removed from just having a heal.
Yes, Rooney goes wages from having treatment done, so you still lose. Hmm?
I want to check this room for books.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Clover
Give
would
me-
also start searching
Six.
when we get here.
Or layer law library. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, so you okay, Clover, you Clover, just like before you've forgotten how books look like again. You kind of scrambled a little bit in the fight, you're unsure how, to read. Regards, so you succeed
many
after, like,
birds.
maybe I'll say, 10 minutes searching time, basically saying one of these tapes, you sort through and you gain what's called, you gain a bulk of books, but you think this place is quite well organized, so it's taking you quite, actually, well, not well, it was well, not very detailed, so you almost like want to check every book, so it's taking you a long time. You see there's probably a lot of more books in there, actually, that are worth, that are
Okay,
probably
I
worth it.
think there's a lot more good books in this room, but we can't really carry that much more, can
I
we?
can carry like one bulk of books. One.
Yeah, then you may have this one, and I like you.
I can carry about 2 more if I must.
You bring your car tomorrow, okay? Done with the books.
Gosh.
Okay, so you grab one book. I mean, yeah, and if you want to try to find more, you have to do more library checks or perception checks. Look around.
I'll say while he's doing that, I'll say just so that I'm up to speed, in case everybody else is in the know. What was in those display cases once upon a time? Do we have any idea?
Books. Is there anything else here than books?
I would have not now, but there might have been at some point.
Wait, this school should be locked. I must accidentally lock the door.
It seemed like a religious site, so it might have been some religious items.
Right? It seemed important enough.
I can
to
check for
illuminate.
more valuable books here next time we're around.
Okay, so you do grab the one book from here. Then
Yeah.
One choice.
We'll
I
swap
want to spend
still.
more time.
Yeah, you're getting a bit full on the old books.
Are you done with your nerd stuff?
They're done reading, fucking nerds.
Imagine reading. There we go.
Guys, by the way, I only have 3 shots left, so let's make them scout.
Monka?
Three
you only
shots
have
left?
wait, you have 3 bullets left?
It looks like I forgot to buy ammo back in her town.
Bro, you see some stairs leading deeper to
Let me get this
What do you
straight. You were debating for
Bro,
hours on the
what
efficiency of going to Absalom to infuse your armor with a useless rune, and yet you didn't bring fucking ammo for your gun. The one
There's a
thing that you're
lot to
excited.
remember.
I'm
That's
just
why I
saying.
don't read books and I don't do all the stuff Garza does because it's a lot to remember.
I do a 180 the second I see the stairs going down.
Okay.
You do what, sir?
I do 180 the second I see the stairs going down.
Sure. You do a little 180.
Well,
Sure.
let's check one more place and then we'll go back to town for ammo.
One more place. Can't use more than 3 bullets, let's say. Yeah, where are you at? Oh, wait, so stuff is in here. Sorry, my bad. I was on a different thing.
Oh, which part of the
Go
back then?
to-
Yeah, go back a little bit.
Wait, like proper stuff is in here?
Stuff that,
We don't
you know,
know.
you will want to react to, I think.
Okay.
So,
Going
like,
back.
how far back do you want to
I guess when the door opened. Yeah.
So,
So,
like,
you would be
Ah,
close.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so one
I
more
can
step
also-
behind.
I could have
Oh,
slipped
it's
through, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Yes,
See,
that's
this room is lined with tables divided up into several narrow carrels. Well, that's when you were trying to play D&D. With old wooden chairs pushed in against them. Upon them, old sacks of paper and tattered books sit amid dry inkwells and brittle writing quills. To the south, a skeleton dressed in shiny-looking changes lies slumped on the floor, clutching something in its bony hands.
Shiny
And,
what?
shiny-looking chain shirt.
Oh.
And as you see, you also see a ghostly figure
Oh.
in the back. And when you walk here, when you open the door, they like kind of turn to face you, and it's like, the new scribes finally arrived. You're late. Quickly!
Yes, a scribe, and I bought a Garzu. He's into books.
Strides it.
Why is it always me?
Like, and the rest of you, I see you back there. No avoiding work. We've paid you for it.
Oh, but it is not going well.
Course.
Like, well, get to
Camille is
transcribing. She kind of points to, like some of the books that are like, what's it called? Like, kind of old books kind of stacked around.
Okay, Garza, you tell us what to do.
Transcribe
here.
is just, is it copying books or is it translating?
Wait, let me double check exactly if it says exactly what they want.
It makes like both make sense to me.
yeah. I'm just trying to see if it actually stays or not. No, these are like old books that have been slightly damaged or words are missing and stuff like that. So they basically want you to not write new words, but in places where the wording is bad, they want you kind of just to fill in the blank. Yeah, kind of in a way. Your scribe, they seem you
In the
transcribing
second edition.
here, they seem to be I mean they kind of as you say there and you sit down, it's like these books need to be edited. Be careful with them. They're old.
I look at Groessel at the door. I'm like, you are not getting out of this. We are.
I cannot
well, then
write.
You are. Wait.
But you're a
I
god. Don't you write
apologize.
tickets?
Well, I mean, I know a few symbols.
Chattering.
Oh,
Work
wait.
is to be done.
Wait, it shouldn't be a secret roll, right? It should be a normal roll.
What
Or
are you
is it
trying to
craft?
do? Sorry? What are you trying to do specifically? Oh, you want to start working? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you start doing. Yeah, I mean, I can reveal it to you. It can be public. Yeah, you think you look like you're doing an excellent job. And if eventually like trying to like copy your homework, you kind of see. Like, it's kind of hard because the equipment isn't really capable anymore. Like I said, the quills were like feathers. Like the ink was kind of dried. So it's either up to you if you want to like maybe use your own stuff or just kind of like pretend to do it. It's up to you how
Yeah,
you
Glover's definitely pretending.
Okay,
She's
so Clover's like pretending to write down, but doing this with the quill, kind of like.
she's like pretending and but like slowly moving it to like towards Gasu, so like she can pass it to Gasu at some point.
I also do
I'll,
try to pretend.
I'll use my own things, I suppose.
We're I think Glover and I are the bad children in the class.
Well, you're being bad, children.
I'm very fake it till you make it. Just
Okay, no, that's not bad.
Try
You're
to
at least
copy the
trying,
shape.
You're at least trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm holding the pencil like this.
Yeah. So she just kind of walks back and forth, kind of checking on your work and you're doing it. She doesn't say anything wrong, even to those of you who are kind of pantomizing it. She just kind of nods approvingly, it seems, as you're doing it. Like, good. And this goes on for a few minutes, and in which case anyone wants to do anything, or
How many
just kinda
books
waiting.
are there? Like how long?
Oh, I mean, like to properly transcribe a book for sure, it takes a while for sure at the very least, and then but there are indeed 4 books. There's 3 books which were almost like kind of waiting, almost in the process of being started, which is one of the focus on. And then there's much bigger stacks of I mean, it takes a while to transcribe. It would take hours and days probably to finish all the work that was in here.
No.
Oh, we have these scrolls. No. You could probably restore the books with those, right? Something about mending. That sounds like restoring.
Yeah, I kind of lead into you say, wanting to use our collected magics. I mean, she seems quite easy to influence.
Maybe.
Look, it's not
I mean-
our fault that these ghosts always have their unfinished business being physical labor.
Yeah, but
We
it's
shouldn't
really
be
nice to
punished for
help
that.
people. So, like, if maybe you can talk it out of this, that's also possible. I'm not really good.
Yeah, do I think if I were to mend some of the books and equipment that would work, that would help me?
That would help. Would put the ghost to rest. Give me an occultism check or something if you try to figure out what you
Okay.
think you could do here.
Bardic lore?
Sure,
It's the same in this case, but lore is usually easier.
Potentially, it really depends. All ghosts have something that kind of ties them to this plane. It could be similar, like the other that this one is finishing its work, but there could be any other reason you would need potentially to figure out, or or something like it isn't easy enough for you to be like this is the job they were doing, this one needs to be finished. There could be other reasons.
I'll say to Glover, like, the vibe I'm getting at least is that this ghost doesn't particularly care about our work. It's taking pleasure out of delegating.
Okay. Mrs.
She kind of looks, yes.
What
She,
happened
wait, she looks so
here?
young. What the hell? Why am I using such an old woman voice? It's like, yes.
What happened here?
Yeah, I'm young.
You are a
It's
ghost.
a Mickey Mouse
So
voice.
what happened? What happened to you?
That was clearly Minnie Mouse.
Oh, okay, maybe.
What are you talking about? I am not a ghost.
It is just usually our problem.
What?
Of course not you fine lady. It's just, I'm sure the overwork must have caused you to have a bit of a pale complexion. But we will help you in due time. What is it this work is so important for?
It is for Volok. I'm doing work for him. Of course it's important.
Who was Volaka? Do we know? Well,
You have heard the name of Volok, indeed. as usually the
See,
first name
yes,
of the assistant apprentice, whatever you would call him, who was like working in the kind of separate building on the ground level.
Oh, yeah.
So I must finish it for him. He wanted these three done very fast. And she kind of points to the ones who were like kind of laying open on the desks when you walked in.
That shouldn't be an issue, right, Garza? If you focus your attentions on that stack over there.
I'm getting like if it was one of the three that was open to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
Garza would have started with one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, Garza is pretty silent. He is just
Yeah. It's not easy work. They're pretty big books, so it's for sure would take guys, even guys, like me. You're describing a whole book, right? And you're doing it by hand. It fucking takes a long time, like hours and hours.
It'll take many hours.
Give me a perception check or sense motive. Any of you who are listening to it, Chan. Well, I know you don't know her name, but
I guess that was
goes carefully.
Definitely not what Clover's paying more attention to than this.
Okay, Glover and Mindanao, you're both, quite, you're trying to figure out what's going on here. You're kind of confused by Lady. When she mentions Volok, you almost see a blush kind of like reach, the ghostly complexion, and there was some sort of like, when she talked about like, he asked for it. There was something in the, you think she probably cares for him.
Yeah, maybe.
Clover kind of gives Mindanao a look.
I kind of like give her a second glance and be like, wait, my lady, if I may, what is your name?
Chandriu Invisar. Of course. You should have
Isn't
known
that-
this. Was it not in the work contract?
Yes, my mind is slippery, but the name is familiar, of course. Wasn't she the one? Yes, she was the one. When we were in the observatory, the laboratory of Volok, he mentioned this prized assistant, the most lovely woman that, if I were to say so myself, he had grown quite attached to. That must be you, of course. I see
Maybe.
why.
Could be. He really mentioned me?
Oh, and he spared no detail.
Yeah. Oh. He kind of just like smiles and stuff, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I'll get back to Glover and be like, now, would mention the fact that he is probably long gone, and you might be able to meet with him in the afterlife, but that comes with risks, seeing she does not know she's in fact past.
Yeah. Can you make her realize that what has happened to her? Ease her into this whole thing.
Am I a grief counselor?
Well, you are. You have really silvery words.
My hands are starting to hurt. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you do this? You're supposed to do anything. You're supposed to act that you're doing something.
That hurts me sort of even more. As you're kind of muttering a bit, by the way, she saw, as she was like kind of floating back and forth as she did the work, she just floats through the wall over here.
Oh.
Which wall?
Kind of right next to Mindanao. She actually floats almost to Mindanao and then through the wall.
Clover has a
That's-
really steady look towards that wall. Like tries to really perceive like is there secret doors there.
Okay. Give me a check. Yes, it actually seems quite easily to you that she didn't use it or anything, but even just like looking at her actions, the way she like went to there and then went through, kind of like confused you a little bit. So just further checking, you're pretty sure there is indeed a secret door there that I can actually.
There's a secret door where she just went through. Just do what she did. Get through. But we need to decide where we leave
Alright.
these doors.
I'll knock on this side of the wall slash door. Hello?
Yeah, it's like a solid wall.
And then I'll.
Okay. As you do, you see another wall there. But as you kind of say hello, they kind of float back like through another door at the other end. And
I'd gone. I'd missed you.
What are you doing? Focus on your work. She kind of floats through again.
No, wait. As you do this, You do realize there's a little bit of cognitive dissonance going on, don't you? You're not actually... Could you try and reach for the door one more time, please? Just reach for the knob right there.
While this is going on, Garsu is going to start reaching into his backpack and use a new feat of his.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she kind of goes up to the doorknob and takes it. Nothing. It doesn't make contact, but she's like, and
Okay, now try and pull on it. Use it. Utilize it. Make use of the door.
you're kind of like, what have you done to me? Give me a
Maybe-
diplomacy check, Jacko.
Okay. Please.
Oh boy!
He's like, what are you suggesting?
I'm trying to bring you the news as softly as I can. But a terrible tragedy has happened in these in this area. All of the research you have been doing has been ruined, and I'm afraid you have passed on. There is nothing of your, well, not much of your body left at least, and you have become a spirit.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
As she kind of goes wide, face sort of fills with terror. She seems certainly to be affected by your words, also the way you said them.
Mm-hmm.
So she seems quite distracted as she starts to cry out. But indeed, you still need to roll initiative, as she still seems to not be taking it very well, but perhaps better than she could have been. Well,
Guess Clover, would Clover be able to do avoid notice? I guess that's a thing or not. Would you still be able to do exploration action?
not while you were pantomiming fixing it. No,
Yeah,
that was
okay.
basically your action.
Yeah. Okay, so my initiative would be one less then.
Well, that's
Okay.
sure. Let's hope it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Ooh.
As her turn begins, you're going to see what is happening to her. Partly because of her mind being confused by Mindanao. She seems to be a little bit slow.
Ooh.
But regardless of it, she being told this news that she is gone, she still flies into a rage of despair, not necessarily anger, but just what has happened in this world, and she begins with a wail filled with loss and betrayal. All of you who hear this, give me a will saving throw, and you'll hear it.
Is that a spell?
No, it is not.
Damn.
So do you have your weapon out while you're doing the scribing?
No. Like when she left, I would have gotten up and stopped.
Oh,
Scribing
you,
immediately.
yeah.
No,
mean,
but I
couldn't-
don't want to be scribing. Like if she leaves, like I'm gonna
No,
stop.
but okay. No, there's a difference between it, and you would have. Okay, I mean, no, it's fair. You would have drawn
I
a
mean,
weapon. You say?
Yeah, I would have my
No.
shield raised, but I think.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. You would have.
Can I try and use my counter performance? It is an auditory effect, right?
This is indeed an auditory effect. Yes.
Huge. Okay, so you can use the better result between your performance check.
Oh my
and
god!
saving
Oh yeah,
throw,
that's pretty
so-
good. Everyone's saving is very good.
So performance. Let's hope actually you roll decent on this. Okay.
Ooh. So everyone can choose use that 26 instead. If they
Is that
wish.
everyone?
Use the
Oh,
26.
isn't that
Thank you
you
very
or
much.
an ally? Isn't that
You and
single player?
allies in the area. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right there.
okay.
So,
Okay,
so you can
yeah.
use
Oh,
like
yeah, I
only
can read the
one makes
text,
a
okay.
save, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so,
performance.
so I guess all of you just, I mean, you can guess for will separately, but now maybe you get even better, right? But
All already rolled, but yeah.
this doesn't replace your will, right? You do this annual.
Yeah, we all rolled.
I mean, no, didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
You did.
yeah,
you did.
yeah,
no, you did,
that's-
you did.
that's why
Wow.
I-
Okay, so the 14 increased. Wow. Okay. Wow. It was crazy, man. I mean, I'll just say the DC is so high, you all would actually failed, and you would have could fail enough, but instead you all succeed. So you kind of hear this terrible cry, and you saw it almost fills you with sadness, and you feel yourself become badly affected. But before you can feel sadness overwhelm you. Mindanao lets out I don't know a more cheery
I'll
tune.
do it.
Mindanao.
I'll do yeah, I'll try to keep the vibe up. I'll sing well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body I know not everybody.
Oh,
It's got a
Jesus,
ghost
okay.
touch room.
All right, now she's angry. Okay.
Oh, she's got a killer wave.
Okay, but that is her full turn. Is letting out this cry of despair. Mindanao, your turn as you see her.
See, I am just terrible with the ladies. Oh, I wasn't like we were sitting, but we weren't like prone, right?
No, you weren't. Fine. I'm saying
Okay,
like
cool.
you just
Yeah.
acted if you were standing. I would do that when enemies are sitting.
Okay, I will. I
Plus you're
will
the
do an
dwarf.
inspire courage.
Hmm.
Don't have a hero point anymore or the focus point anymore because I did that thing. Yeah, so I can't make it long lasting, sadly. So bam, and then I will. Yeah, I want to get out of here, so I'll go over here. Protect me, and I will.
One more thing that might be relevant to
Mhm.
ghosts, and when you will try and in general how to make them go away and stuff. You do know that ghosts also as well, and having this normally a specific thing which is like making them stay. They also are normally bound to a specific location, just so you know.
Right. Okay.
Like normally a ghost, just so you're aware.
Well, you
and
do
you
have
try
the
to-
option to run, I believe.
Exactly.
But now I'll try the 8 grow as next attack.
Sure. Glover, your turn.
What's this? Oh, let's go start. Okay, Clover draws out her weapon because that wasn't probably drawn. And then she hides. And then she fires. Actually, would she hide? I mean, no, real more. I kind of roll, but I don't see the roll. Yeah, it's one shot, one kill on the outside. And then she fires.
You miss.
He must
Shit.
have put it off, obviously. Okay, and that's it then.
It's your turn. Uawa, your turn. You see, the face of, turned very angry and, not so serene anymore. It's,
I should be mad, but at least I don't have to type anything, so.
yeah, you put down the quill, phew, and grab the warhammer, and you take a swing at her.
I would have
hits.
hated this, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
Maybe it matters if
Oh,
you
sorry.
It does. 8. Okay. However, it seems that it's very hard to make contact with the ghostly essence with a physical hammer. So most of it to fly straight through, only very barely disturbing the ghostly essence.
Oh, yeah, literally barely.
Yeah. It's one action. Yeah, and then the next one will go completely wide.
Nope, wrong button.
Raise shield. Gazu.
Gasu going to have Velvi give him some ghost charge. Going to throw said ghost charge. I'm going to throw another ghost charge.
Okay, cool.
This is a normal miss, so it still does a splash damage.
Who does 1 splash damage?
Positive
Abominations.
Yes, they take a little bit of damage as the ghostly essence hits. Thrown away.
Only one.
Only
It's not
one.
weak to positive, turns out.
Its name is Ghost Charge, and it's not very good against ghosts.
Yeah, it does the damage.
Well,
They don't resist it.
It's a lot better
this is
than
how,
other
this
things.
is how I believe every ghost not actually weak to it. I think they all just take it.
Okay.
Okay. It's your turn. Their turn. They stop crying. Instead, focus on the job at hand. Try to reach out and touch you, bro, with a ghostly hand.
Creepy.
Pretty creepy indeed. They hit you, making contact, or
Should it be hard for them to make a contact as well?
no, because as soon as a ghost touches you, you feel negative energy infused into you. So it doesn't, it's the other way around. Physical can't affect ghosts, but ghosts seem to be able to affect you, not too badly. And you take 14 negative damage.
Convenient, isn't it?
And then it tries again with the other hand to reach out and touch you, and hits you again for another 17 negative
Oh,
damage.
Jesus Christ.
Indeed. Mindanao, your turn. She still was like, seeming to still be, trying to come to terms with what she was saying.
Maybe this isn't so great.
Yeah, maybe we just, retreat and return later.
Or not return?
Maybe. Well, let's see. She maybe calms down,
Will she calm down for this?
At least we can come back more prepared.
Yeah, it's a plan to run?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, talking. Maybe we should do some action with them.
Alright, so I'll just give like a hand wave towards the ghost, and I'll start like running away out of the room.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'll be.
You go all the way out. I go to
Well, I
next
think
one, right?
relatively, I'll be like here. Yeah. That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, go down to this room here.
I go. Glover, your turn.
Clover books it.
Glover books it. Grower, your turn.
Actually, no, Clover goes up away.
I jog out. Where's my ruler? 30.
You're all like, well, it was a pleasure.
Yep, enjoy your books. And I don't know, 10 more.
Sure. Gazu?
Too bad about that chainmail.
Actually, no, let's go around the corner.
But even if it's 1 square away from me, I still can't grab it, right? It has to be in my square, my space. Yes.
Indeed, you do not think... You would need... No, you can do it adjacently, I would say. If
Oh,
you're,
in that case, I
adjacent to it.
fucking grab the chainmail and leave.
Okay, so you're like, well, everyone else is like running, you're like, but I mean, that's right there. You grab it with your hand and like sprint out there. You could still leave the room completely. I mean, you have to grab and then double move, right? So you still have to move it. Cool. I will drag you onto your sheet then, as you take the presence of mind to get out with a little bit of a little special something, Cool. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't be
get
able to do
out.
that. You can place it back
Oh, why not?
because I would be encumbered. What does encumbered do again?
Encumbered makes you
Minus 10.
it should
Feet.
encumbered.
It didn't reduce my movement speed automatically.
Condition.
It definitely
minus
should. Minus
10.
10. Yeah, minus 10.
So I would.
So you would be 20 feet closer, right?
I would be
Because-
over here. Okay, I would be. Okay, that's fine. I can be
Could still
over
be
here.
outside. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, on their turn, they basically run up to the door, kind of like stare at you, like ominously, and then return once more.
Well, as she's like staring, I'll like look at her. It's a sad expression and be like, truly you must at this point come to accept what has occurred. Otherwise you could leave your room and punish us for our insolence.
Doesn't seem to like this chain of sword and goes and walks through the wall. She just like turns and starts floating like through the wall that you're like next to.
Okay.
Pop. But you're like, let's shut this door. Yeah. And then
Oops,
it
go.
act out of
I'm
initiative.
not coming back.
Well, I would say let us return now.
There's
Yeah,
one more door right
good
here.
There's a door right there, that's true.
Well, I
If-
still
I
brought,
would rather
so-
not.
We would
If
be done
we-
with this wing, though.
I would
Well, not
rather
really
not.
down, but she's still here. I mean, to return for more
Yeah, don't-
books. Gazu wants all these books right here, so we don't need
Oh,
everything.
he can get it one afternoon while we stay in the town if he wants the book so bad. And
I mean,
the lady can have her books. I don't know.
I do, if I have a favor to ask of the group, I do wish we would return to this lady and bring her some final peace, forcefully if you must.
I kind of had to agree there because it was kind of my idea that we tell that to her. So, yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Gonna use up your favor like this, Mindanao, huh? Fine, so be it.
We are quite fortunate, all things considered. That's right there is a terrible fate.
Sure is. Right, to town?
I do. I do think that's probably a wise idea. I mean, does anyone have more space for books? We could probably keep some fucking books with us.
I have enough books.
You can carry back unencumbered, right? Like it would make you travel slower, but you could obviously also just do it if you wanted to. It's like you move slower, right? It's like you don't move. You're carrying a bit heavier weight than you would like.
Yeah, that's true.
Still have 2 bulk left I could carry.
I'll do another check with
Yeah,
another
Clover
library
does
check
also
here
a
to see if I
search,
find
I'm
any more
sure.
books.
Surely Clover can.
Okay, yeah, you now glow again as you regain your memory. Clearly working in the librarian's office, whatever he did, you helped. It was a good job experience. Yeah, you find another 2 bulk in this room. And you still
Ooh.
think there's more to go, actually.
Oh. Even with
There's,
another 2 bulk.
So you've taken 3 bulk in total from this room now.
Yeah.
Who's Shinwich dumping these books
Mindanao.
on?
Yeah.
Mindanao. Dumping in the tube of Mindanao. Yeah, it's getting pretty heavy. A couple more books.
Is
But
that
you know.
19 for Groa?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're spending some time healing or whatever.
No.
We could just.
No, you're encumbered, Jacko. You've got some light weighing you down.
Really?
You're 5 bulk, 5 light now with the 2 books.
Oh, I'm just... Yeah.
The staff, you know.
Maybe.
But I mean, yeah, you're walking a bit slower, so it's up to you if you want to lead them all.
Would with one less bulk, or with one more bulk, would everyone be encumbered?
Yeah, I'm 4.6.
Oh, the crew.
Yeah, we're
Garzu's already encumbered, yeah.
Yeah, I'm already encumbered with the chain shirt.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
that's
I'm
what
already
it is.
slower than all of you though, so I'd be like 10 feet of movement speed going.
That's true, actually. Like, Goa moves at 20 anyway, so when you, like, get back to town, it's like, even if you were all encumbered, you'd be moving at, like, almost the same speed.
Alright, fine. I just do like this.
You load yourself up, you become the pack
Let
mule
us
now.
return.
Okay, so you'll leave a couple of the books still in there.
Yeah, we'll come and get
Take a while in the middle, you know?
Yeah, you may. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, you could try to sort through them if you wanted now, so
Yeah,
you
that's
can quickly
true.
grab
We
the
can
next
sort
time.
like find them for later.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh shit.
That's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. You can like almost the same. You find another 2 bulk, and you still think there's maybe a little bit more to go. This place, it seems very okay. And Glover then looks again quickly. So you spend like another maybe half an hour looking through, and you find another 3 bulk in here. So you find like in total this room had like 6 bulk.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I think I could, yeah, like, I would be slower, but I would just carry it though.
Sure.
Okay, so you want me to dump 3 more books on you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're carrying
Just to
4
check,
bulk
these books
worth
are
of
like a variety of topics? Like a
Yeah,
selection
these
of
in
library?
general, these books, like I said, these are mostly focused on occult topics, arcane topics, like the 2 most common. Some regional history of this land, but obviously it's kind of old, but in some ways that's better, right? But it's going ancient history compared to like modern history. But yeah, those are the most of the subjects is history, arcane, and occult. So if you were trying to like do the recall knowledge activities and any of those things, if you could use this place as like a basis of learning, you would get like a bonus on it.
Okay.
Even after we take the books.
No, I mean the books, and when you sell them, obviously you then you lose it. No, I don't think so actually. Because you're only taking away like a few books, so like maybe you would still get around. It's only a very few. You're taking up like the whole selection to more limit.
Okay.
Okay, so I chucked you all the books on Glover, so you're decked out now with these.
Yeah, and then we return down.
Then you return to town. Very well, very well.
Go straight up to the bookshop.
Okay, cool. You can
let's
move your
go
tokens back to the
into
stairs,
the
and then you can
swappies.
remember how the door. What's that?
We'll also move all the books and probably swap these for quick easy sell.
Sure. Can you just move your tokens back to like the stairs that you go up, and leave doors open if you do, or leave doors shut if you do? And
Yeah, I was
stuff,
gonna
so-
shut this door because I have dark
Cool,
vision.
cool. Yeah, okay. So you're the door shutter as you wait in the back and shut all the doors. Basically. Yeah, otherwise you head up the stairs and make your way back to town. I will move
Nice.
you on to that map. We can do all the town sort of stuff like the book dealing and anything else anyone wants to deal with in town, and then maybe seemed like a pretty good pick.
Have a supper around the house.
Exactly. I mean, you got back now at about like 2 p.m. So it's a pretty long day compared to how you've been going recently.
No, the time I was angry or the dead, you know?
Yeah, I know, like they always come back like 10. Okay, so yeah, what do you do when you're in town? What's your first stop?
Bookshop.
We head to the
Yeah.
bookstore to remove all our books.
You head to the bookstore with all the books. Yeah, indeed.
I've already put mine in swap.
Anyone who wants to put their books in swappies, maybe to do that so we can see exactly how many there are. And
8 in total, that sounds about right.
Valuable bookstore. Okay.
indeed. So yeah, you go there. Morgan is like, wow. Then he kind of sees you all carrying like your puzzles. John's like, well, you look like you've hit the mother load.
You better
Come
be
in, come
thankful,
in.
friends. This is a
Have
collection
I
of a
got, have
lifetime.
I got big up enough coppers to pay for it, or kind of like hey, let me see, and I mean, there's 10 books, and like a huge, a very lot of books, maybe 20 or 30. I mean, some of the books are pretty big, but there's a lot, and you kind of it takes you a little bit of time to look through them, and you're muttering, like, oh, very good, very good. Tattoo history, oh my god.
Tattoo
And
history.
then-
Wait a second, that sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, come have a look, and he kind of pulls you over.
Those are
and he
some arcane nerd stuff.
oh, arcane tattoos, yes.
Oh, wait. Do tell.
Oh, I mean, I'm not an artist myself, but I know the theory behind it, and these are some beautiful examples of some of the old original styles. And these are the books you found in the room with the weird guy who had all the tattooed flesh.
Yeah.
And he's like, would you look at this? And there's quite a few. You look over some of them with him if you wish.
Quite grim designs, but I do like the appeal.
Good too. Well, I mean, he's like, I got some needles in the back if you want me to have a go on you. Yeah, I've read this theory before.
I am the artist here, friends.
He kind of looks. He's like, well, I'm more the reader than the. Oh, we can talk about it. But he's like, he looks through all the books, and he is like, he does pay you handsomely. So in total, he pays you 50 gold for all 10 of the book. And now you've given him 12 bulk in total, right?
What, 12?
But you gave him two. You gave him 2 last time.
Oh yeah.
So actually, technically, that completes the side quest. You get a little bit of
Unlocks.
bonus actually for delivering 12 bulk of books for him. You still can potentially find more and sell it to him, but this is just a milestone to get a little bit of XP instead of money for doing such a good job. And he is like, well, I mean, do tell me if you find more, but I think his collection already will last me months of research, I think.
Can you push the split money button here?
I haven't added. Did someone else add the money to it here?
Yeah, I clicked the sell treasure.
Oh, and it did automatically in there. Oh, cool. I didn't even know you could do it in looting. Okay, so distribute coins. Why does it say Glove? Glove was unticked as getting a share for some reason out of the 4.
She's had enough, okay?
She's had enough. There you go. You all get a little 21 gold for all the book selling. See that? Go. How many shields can I get you? Who said books weren't worth it? 4 shields.
Cursed already by like Nooks, complaining like I want to go back to the town's watch. They have me lugging books around. Like what is that?
But then you see them like walking into 21 gold, and you're like, man, that's like 2 years of guard pay.
I like take out the shiny chainmail, and you want me to identify this for you?
Please, yes.
I attempt to identify the unusual
Is
chain.
that in your inventory?
It's in my inventory, in my back.
So in your backpack? Okay.
Not your inventory.
Oh yeah, Munino.
Which is in my backpack.
Munino, take these scrolls.
The other way
I
around.
can't use them. You probably can.
Whatever.
Post skill checks to chat. Wait, why is it so low? What the fuck? This is not right. Okay, you will succeed anyway, but for some reason the DC was as if there wasn't even a rune on it. That's really strange.
Oh.
But you believe this is quite simple, yet still a fairly rare rune that you would not normally see in Atari. A points rune but for armor instead of weapons. A significantly more powerful enchantment.
Yeah, I give that to. Yeah, it says item level 0 when I look at it.
Yeah, it's really weird. It for some reason hasn't counted in the rune, so it should actually be like.
And it's
level
worth
5.
5 gold.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. It's really weird. What if I take?
Oh,
one
that
rune?
chainmail is like a
96
proper
gold,
gun
so
card.
like I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, it's really weird. I'm good. So you just
Yeah,
Just draw
wet
have,
armor
plus
runes
1
are
buff.
actually really, really great.
Yeah, but this is a chain shirt grower, so this isn't like great for you because it's chain shirts is what normally people who are a bit more dexterous wear. Like you normally wear chain mail.
So it doesn't actually increase AC.
Oh,
right?
does
It's
it?
just no dex.
Is it plus minus 0 then with her?
It's actually you would lose AC actually from wearing.
Oh, okay. I guess we.
It's
can
like
use
it's like light armor. It's like what Bilbo wears, and
Wait,
Yeah,
the
it's
chain
not-
shield of-
It's not the armor itself; it's the rune on it.
You're saying words.
You know the shiny thing we put on your hammer?
Yes, the blood of my enemies.
I mean the magic thing that makes you hit your enemies harder. That shiny
Those
thing.
are my checked arms. What do you mean? Can
She's
you move it?
willfully ignorant at this
Alzheimer's already?
point.
It's
Can you move it over then?
yes, I can move it over to you, or not me personally, but we probably need to send it to Absalon once again.
Yeah, you're
It's
familiar.
probably
This is also a level 5.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
level
yeah.
5 as well.
Okay.
Sadly,
Counterpoint,
just about
even
what
though
this town can do.
The chainmail might not be perfect for you, at least will allow you to leave your dreary, what is it, Rose Guard armor? The Otari armor, you know, it lifts you up a little bit. Yeah, it'll look nice.
You still don't have full plate, do you, bro?
What?
I don't. I have chainmail.
You crazy.
Am I? I don't. Whatever you talked about treating things.
That's fine.
Well,
Oh, no, we
that's
talked
very
about
nice,
this.
that's
We talked about
nice.
it before. The plate armor would slow you down a little bit, but it would.
Oh, right,
give
true,
you
true,
accuracy.
true. I
We
need
did
to
talk
get
about this.
some feet about not being.
You.
Yeah, there's two feats that reduced by 5, but dwarfs. One specifically for dwarf, and then there's another one as well.
Yeah, dwarves are pretty good at running heavy stuff if they're focused. But anyway,
Level
yes.
4, I'm sure, right?
So you need a second address if you don't.
So we have 3, and the strength is 12. I guess technically I could wear the Shane shirt until we.
Yeah. I mean, it's light armor, right? Like it's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I guess right now you have a +5, right? And it would give you a +6.
I currently have. Yeah, it would
We
increase
changed
it by
it.
1. Standard leather is the same as chain shirt, just it's not noisy.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's. Wait, I want to know why this item though isn't properly using the armor potency.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm
do
gonna
the-
delete it and just drag on a new change and then try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's yes. You spend a little bit of time identifying that and discussing who can wear it. But it seems like for now it's
Yeah.
best.
When we have the opportunity, we can send it to Absalon and have me deal with it. For now, I guess I'll wear it until we can get that done.
Yeah, I also have stuff leather, but you're in melee more often, so that makes sense.
I got that dagger, you know.
It really doesn't seem to work.
Alright, back to roll 20 it is.
Let's see here. Can I go
It's the final
to detail? Oh yeah, the armor proficiency is not potency.
Yeah,
It's not worth.
it's there, but it's
But
not
it's
giving you
still
AC
paying AC
bonus.
bonus 2, even after the.
Well, no, but if you wear it, actually gives you the +3 when you wear it now, so the number is correct.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Whatever. The price is wrong. If you ever want to sell it, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll just remember.
Sell the fucking. It was crazy.
Cool. So yeah, you identify that male.
It was even higher.
No, it's resilient. Yeah, so you identify the chain shirt and decide to slip into it instead of your silly studded leather. Nice and chain instead. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in town for the remainder of the day?
No, just chill at the bar, I think.
Yep.
If
Yeah,
you want to join me, that's
classic.
fine.
Never go wrong with chilling in the bar. Everyone kind of gives you a wide eye as you walk around with the big staff, but nobody says anything about it. Like the skulls on the top.
I just roll my eyes. It's a prop for my performance.
Everyone stays watching performance at night then with the pop. Like, oh man, what's going on there? It's gonna be a good.
Planning to use it as like an air guitar kind of thing,
Oh.
or almost like a mic stand, even though I magically amplify my
Speaking to the
voice.
schools,
Yeah, like twirl it around and stuff. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Okay, then I believe we will just end here at the end of another successful day adventuring, clearing out some.
We probably healed ourselves,
mysterious
like we can.
people. Yeah. That's fine. Imagine, Kevin. It's important you go yourself. End of the day. Who cares about healing? Okay, let me see what movies you did. What moves did you do?
We did the
two fights. That was it, right?
Yeah.
You got 30 XP for the side quest, first of all, so that's 30. And then there's 2 encounters you did. That you succeeded.
Yeah,
in.
one
Goes.
the boss lady and the group in front of her.
150.
Probably not level actually then. Since
If
we're-
we would have killed the
Two-
ghost, I think. But
230.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, is that?
That's
That's the
Perfect.
exact level actually.
That's
Yeah.
exact level?
Yeah.
Well, it's
yeah,
like
it's
6
six
over.
HP. We're down to 6 HP. If 6
HP, oh my god.
we're down to 6 XP
Right.
after the.
That's that's
After
the
that.
level.
Huge.
Pretty
Well, I
good
mean,
stuff.
now we allow for like
That
50
side quest, those books that you stayed to
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
If you didn't bring those books back,
Yeah,
you
you
would
can
have.
take all the books. Well,
Wouldn't have leveled, bro.
we were like
Imagine.
talking about like leaving some of them behind as
Yeah,
pre-collected.
exactly.
You take those. So.
That's why you take the
We
books. You know?
we take those.
Good work, everyone. Yeah, you advance to level 4.
That's,
I'm gonna head off then, but thanks for
Yes,
such.
thank you, everyone.
is it
Very
called
well,
like
very
additional
well done.
language?
I will see you later. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.